umbrella. In Southern California, we get rain a couple times a year, and it comes down. So let's just get right into it, and let's talk about what we're doing right now and why we're doing it. Let things perfectly clear here. The reason I'm going to the auction is to get the names of the tow companies so we can sue them. That's why I'm going. The reason I'm going to the auction is to find out who the auctioneer is. I will list as many people as I possibly can on the lawsuits using Dan City versus Pelkey, and we will sue each and every one of them. We will bankrupt the tow companies. They're in big trouble. It's a big problem. You can't go stealing people's cars and selling them. You can't do it. So I got roughly 3 hours of sleep. I know I look rough. I'll be able to sleep tonight like a baby, but right now I simply cannot. I simply cannot rest until I want to get the names and the addresses of the of the tow companies and the name and the address of the auction company, so that using Pelkey versus Dan City Towing, we can sue each and every one of them. Hopefully, I didn't get a chance to check the web. I'll check with Joe to see how many people listed that their cars had been stolen from them and auctioned off. I don't know if this is outside or not, but I had to get an umbrella because I have equipment that I can't get wet. So it doesn't matter. The thing is that the tow company itself is liable. The tow company that took your car can be held liable, and we will sue each and every tow company. Look it up. It's called Pelkey versus Dan City Towing. It gives us the right to sue them for taking your car, and you guys know I love to sue. It's my favorite. I love it. It's my favorite. I can't wait. I really hope that they go forward with this auction, because then, and I hope that people are showing up. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but I hope people are showing up. Oof. I could use about 16 of these. So just here's how I do it. I go for days and days and days, and then once a week, every, I would say, 5 to 10 days, somewhere in there, depending on what the mission is, I have to go to sleep for 12 hours like I did the night before last. So I got 12 hours the night before last. I'm good. I'll be able to go strong for 3 or 4 days, and then after that, I had to get an umbrella. I had to stop at the store. I had to get an umbrella. There's the tag on it right there. There it is. So I had to get an umbrella. I didn't have an umbrella, and it's pouring rain. This is the reason why I'm a couple minutes late. I'm sorry. But listen, these people, they've been getting away with BS for so long. They're probably going to go ahead with the auction. I can't wait. I'm only going to, hopefully some people show up, even though it's raining, and we are going to sue each and every tow. I'll bet it's only a couple tow companies, but I'm going to find out the names and the addresses. And by the way, the individual man who took that car, we can also list him on the lawsuit. So all you towers, hey man, you guys might want to read Dan City versus Pelkey. And all you crappy city council members in Ironton, I'm going to find a way to hold you liable. I'm going to find a way. Eventually I'm going to get to that city council. We're going to change that garbage council. We're going to change it. I can't wait. You guys have a dog shit government going on here. But by the way, did you guys see Leto's Law? Anybody see Leto's Law this morning? I woke up, first thing I do right when I wake up is I check emails. I didn't have any time this morning because I went to sleep at 5:30 and I got up at 8:30. So I didn't get any sleep. I only got 3 hours, I guess, for me is enough. But it's weird because I'm not tired, but when I lay my head down, you know, I dream about these things that are going on. I dream about it. Well, you let them know I'm about 8 minutes out. No, I'll check my map. It is what it is. I can't speed, as you know. I have to go the speed limit. So I got to make sure that I just stay within the boundaries of the law. I don't want to become a victim of this police state, prison state, death state, murder state, rape cage. I wish I didn't have to say all that. Oof. I like to take the lid off the coffee, but she filled it up a little full. There it is. Let me get the lid off that coffee, let it cool down so I can chug that sucker. I hope you guys are there. I hope there's some people there. We need the names and the addresses of the tow companies. We need them in. who hooked that car to your car. We need you guys. How many people filled out the form last night? Their car was stolen from them. How many people did that? I'm just curious. How many people? Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Let me turn that on. Do me a favor, you guys. Hit the number 1 button and let me know where you guys are from. Hit your numero uno and then write down there where you're watching from, what city, state you're in, what country you're in. Let me know. And by the way, you know, Ironton has become a national. It's amazing to me that guys like Steve Leto haven't done a story on Ironton. If I got to drive over to Wisconsin and knock on his door, I will. Because, you know, remember, we're just an itty bitty channel. I've only been around for 3 months on YouTube, 4 months. I've been on YouTube. I'll tell you when I started YouTube. December 28th, 2021. That's when I started. Now, I was putting stuff on YouTube in July, but I wasn't putting any effort into it at all. Ashlyn, good to see you. Concord, New Hampshire. Maryland. Cope Dog, what's up, Cope Dog? You guys, Cope Dog is a good guy, man. He came all the way over here to say hello. I really appreciate you coming, Cope Dog, for the support for my court. I really appreciate that. Oof, still too hot. I'm kind of burning my throat as I suck this down. Colorado, Cincinnati. Hey, I'll be up in Cincinnati in the next 2 weeks. I'll be up in Cincinnati. I'm heading up to Toledo. I'm going over to Cleveland. I'm heading over to Struthers and to Youngstown. Struthers cops, guess what, man? I'm going to find out what happened. I'm going to find out what happened to James Sheets. I'm going to find out what happened to him. I'm coming there, man. I'm coming. I cannot wait to find out what happened to that man. James Sheets has a hell of a story, man. He proves that if you add drugs to people, it turns them into criminals. You know, as soon as you put those chemicals in your brain, it ruins you, man. It really does. As soon as you put that methamphetamines or crack or coke, you know, crack cocaine into your mind. James Sheets was a 4.0 high school student. 4.0. He could fix any truck there was. He could fix any car there was. He's dead now. They shot him 28 times. 28 times. James Sheets in Struthers, Ohio, Youngstown, Ohio. I'm heading over there. I'll be heading over there real soon. And then my boy up there in Great Lake Audits up in Toledo. Shout out to J&S. I'll see you guys soon. Hey, J&S, don't ask me when I'm coming and where I'm going, and I can't answer those questions. I won't tell people my schedule in advance. I have stalkers and I have people who you know, wish me ill will, and so because of that, I can't really announce my schedule. So those folks over there in J&S, two big supporters who came in when I needed them the most. I hope the J&S don't think that I don't talk to anybody. I don't talk to any of my friends. I have 2 best friends from high school that we've known each other our whole lives, and they have me on a group text going, "Where the hell are you?" You know, so we're, you know, it's just that every waking minute. Just so you guys know, yesterday I was on the phone for 4.5 hours of recorded phone conversations. Yesterday, 4.5. All the stuff on live yesterday you guys saw, but then also 4.5. There was 2 hours with James Sheets' widow, and then there was an hour and a half with Beth Rist talking about Mike Lutz, Lutz, who she told me raped her. So there's 3.5 hours there, and then I'm sorry, I was mistaken. It's actually 5 hours, and then there was another hour and a half phone call with a confidential informant who I can't tell you who that is, but. You know, if you guys have information for me, I want you guys to notice something. I've been here since March 25th. I have not leaked a single confidential informant. I have not revealed a single person, not one. I have not revealed anybody, not a single person. So, and listen, sometimes if you guys catch me and I'm a little bit snappy, I'm an aggressive mofo, man. And if you catch me and you say something and you're trying to be friendly and I take it wrong and I'm a dick, I am a dick. So just remember that. I don't mean to be a dick. I just am one. So that makes it easier for you. That way you know he already admitted he's a dick. If you catch me funny, I might say something. So we are almost to the Ironton auction right now. We are almost to the Ironton auction. Wow, I just had a deja vu. So please, wow, I just had a big time deja vu. That was a trip. That was a trip. So I hope you guys, I hope the town's gonna meet me. I hope some people are gonna meet me. I'm fighting for your cars. I'm fighting to change this city ordinance. I'm fighting to change the Ohio Revised Code on towing. The Ohio Revised Code is actually on our side. I didn't read that yesterday. I just read the federal law. Oh, it's still too hot. God blame it. I need the coffee though. Ooh, still too hot. Still too hot. Whew. You can see it steam up my glasses. How many people are coming? How many people are coming? We need the names and the addresses of every tow company. We're gonna bankrupt you guys. You guys should not have towed those cars for the city. And then we're also gonna include in that lawsuit, of course, the city of Ironton. And that's you, Sam Cramblett. I've been trying to talk to you forever. Now I can't talk to you. I can't. I'm not allowed to talk to Sam Cramblett. Sam's a protected class. He can't answer to the press. We're gonna have Waldo recuse himself, and if not, then we'll go after him with every legal means that we possibly can, because Waldo's dirty. Waldo, you're dirty, dude. You're profiteering off this town, and you know it. You and the disgusting prosecutors, and you and the disgusting, all those people who are in bed with the, oh yeah, they, Mike Lutz is involved. I'm pretty sure Mike Lutz is involved with one of the rehabs. He was on the city council. The same guy that Beth Riss told me he raped her. Yeah, Beth and I talked yesterday for a little more than an hour and a half, actually. Is this the with that? No, I'm not gonna do that. I just exited too early. I got one exit off here, so I'm just gonna go straight through here. I got off one early exit. Freddie Sisler. Oh, do you guys see that piece of garbage, Sisler? Listen, by the way, I'm just so busy. I'm sorry, guys. I have so many people talking about Steve Sisler abusing them, and then someone called me. I think it was Beth. Maybe Beth. I don't want to say it was Beth because I can't say for sure. But I talked to a confidential informant, or it was Beth Riss, who said that when I was standing outside Sisler's car that he wanted to grab me. Steve Sisler, you put your hands on me, bud, I'll put you on the ground. It'll take 2 seconds flat before I whoop your ass. I mean, straight up. You go outside the color of law, sir, I will put you on the ground. It would take me 2 seconds to whoop your fat ass. 2 seconds flat. You put your hands on me, Sisler, you piece of shit. I'm not a weeping willow. I don't just give in because you're gonna break the law. That's not how it works, punk ass. It's not how it works. You gotta stay within the color of the law. Steve Sisler, everybody's afraid of him. Sisler, I'd whoop your ass, you know that? It wouldn't even take it. I would whoop Steve Sisler's ass. It wouldn't take me. Listen, so people don't understand, right? Whatever your sport is, imagine doing your sport. I did my sport for 30 years. For 30 years, I learned MMA, wrestling, fighting, jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, pancrase. That's how long I did it, 30 years. So those guys like Sisler who just think they're tough guys because they're fat and they do steroids, brother, it would take 2 seconds and I'd waste you, dude. Of course, this would have to be in a legal arena that would be sanctioned, or mutual combat inside of an arena where it could be fair. Because I'm not down with breaking the law, but everybody's afraid of Steve Sisler here. Steve Sisler's a bitch. He's a punk ass bitch. You're a bitch, Sisler. I'd whoop your ass, dude. You're damn lucky you got the badge and gun on, because if you didn't, son, there'd be an ass whooping for you, just like you beat your wife. The only thing is, I'm not a woman. Big difference. When you take on a man, they'll punch you in the head. That's how it goes. I never said I was agreeable. I never said I was nice. I've said it from the very beginning. I'm a dick. Everything I do solely for me, because I don't want to be railroaded. I don't want to be railroaded. I don't want to be cheated. I think I just passed one of the little piggies here in Ironton. I'm 2 minutes away from the auction. 2 minutes away. Get the name and addresses of the towing companies and get them to me. Get the name and the addresses of the tow companies so we can sue them. I need the people whose cars were stolen so we can sue them. I can help you fill out the paperwork. I can't represent you, but I can help you sue them. There's a big difference. And by the way, when you go to court, when we sue them, all you do is read the case law to the judge, and then when they ask you questions, you say, I stand by my statement. That's all you do, read the case law. That's all you do. That's all I do. I read the case law. Here's the case law. Once you know the case law, it's called stare decisis. The judge, well, here, Waldo said he is the law. Waldo, you're not the law. You're a custodian of the law. You're supposed to be a custodian of justice, Waldo, but I think you're dirty. And eventually I'm going to prove it. I think you're dirty. I think you're dirty. You're as dirty as that pig Sisler. People are afraid of Steve Sisler. Steve Sisler, you're a bitch. You know that? You are a bitch, bro. And listen, Sisler, if you want, dude, set it up at the high school. We'll get on the high school wrestling mats. You can throw all the punches you want. I won't even punch you, dude. I won't even punch you. I'll throw you on the ground and I'll stomp you. There's a big difference. But just say the word, Sisler. Say the word, you bully, you wife beater. And by the way, Sisler, you didn't just beat one wife. You beat a couple women. I got their audio. I'll air it. I'm just busy. Sisler, piece of shit. By the way, the canine cops, they're the most morbid, twisted sickos there are because they thoroughly enjoy having their dog attack people. All the canine cops... Oh, I don't think I passed it. I don't want to hit this UPS guy here. Oh, it looks like there's a minivan here. It's got some grass growing around it. I wonder if they're going to tow it away. Here I am pulling up to the auction right now. Let me try to chug this coffee. Let me see if it's just cooled down just enough. Sisler. I still think about looking at you face to face and you telling me, get away from my car. It's not your car, bitch boy. It's the city's car. It means it's the people's car. It's the people's car, Sisler, you bitch. It's not your car, Sisler. It belongs to the people you rape in this town for their money, the people who you steal from, the people who you wrongfully imprison. Sisler, you piece of shit. You're so tough with your canine dog. Leave the dog. Let's just go down to the high school. I'll see you at the high school, Sisler. We'll get on the high school mats. We'll just do a wrestling match, Sisler. I'll even start on bottom. How about that? I'll give you superior position. In wrestling, there's inferior and superior positions. I will be in the inferior position, and you can start on top, Sisler. I'll bet it takes less than 10 seconds before you're on the bottom. 10 seconds. 10, and then here we go. We got the pigs here. Of course, we got some fucking pigs here. Look at these fucking dirty pigs. Oh, this guy's fucking giving me a peace symbol? Bro, fuck you, man. You know I don't respect you. I think you're dog shit. You know that. I think you're dog shit. Don't wave to me. I don't respect you, and I don't like you. I don't respect you. You're dog shit. And you're dog shit. Private property. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, don't touch my car again. Touch my car again.
You're off.
Get the fuck away from me.
You're on my property.
This is not your property.
Yes, it
Get
is,
the fuck
bud.
away from me.
The hell I ain't my property.
You don't own this property. He just pushed my car. Do you see what he did? You need to enforce the law. I get the 14th Amendment equal. You can't be within 100 feet of me.
I can.
You and I cannot have interaction.
I can't.
You saw him just hit my car?
You need to move your
No.
car.
Your acres? You're the most abusive pig of them all.
They can say what they want.
Really? But at least I'm honest. At least I'm genuine.
Really?
This is private property.
This is private
You're a pussy, brother.
Yeah,
You're a fucking pussy.
I'm the littlest
No.
motherfucker here.
You're a pussy.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Good. How's everybody doing today? If this is private property, I'll move.
It is.
Hey, listen, we're just here to get the tow company names. I'm going to sue each one of them.
Oh, sue me, sir. Sue me.
Are you the tow company?
Troublemaker.
You're the tow company?
I am.
Great. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Listen, I'm using my First Amendment.
Oh,
Here, let's meet.
Freddie, I'll file a lawsuit against you just so you know.
Good deal. Do you know anything?
I don't
about
want to shake your hand. I don't know you.
I'm sorry.
Jose,
Yeah, I got it.
you gotta move
Listen,
your private property.
why are you wearing that shit on your fucking hat?
Why you wear glasses?
Because I wear glasses. That's what I do. I can't see. Did you know that?
Why you wear headphones? I don't really care. But here, I need you to move this vehicle.
How many people do you abuse?
None.
How many people?
None.
Dude, I've heard so many stories. This guy's an
Hey,
abusive
everybody,
prick.
how are you all?
Are you really tough, or you think? I mean, you think you're really tough? I just want to
say
know.
I am or not.
Are you tough?
Hey, I don't say
Okay.
anything.
Well, if this is his car, let me move it.
I'll
Hey, and the guy, Freddie Sisler, is he related to Steve Sisler? Are you? Give me your card. I'm going to sue you, brother. Look up Dan City's Towing. Give me your address. Anybody here got their car? Anybody here bids on a stolen car? I'll be taking it back from you.
Go move that for me, okay?
Yep, I'll move. Listen, hey, just so you know, I would be on top.
You'll be on top?
Yeah, you want to call me
okay.
sweetie?
Yeah, sweetie.
I would hold you down
You hear that?
and fuck
Hey,
you
guys,
right in the
He wants
ass.
to fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, I would.
He wants
yeah.
to fuck me in the ass, guys.
Don't you know I'm gay? Everybody calls me
my
gay.
My First Amendment rights being.
I'm all right. How you doing? Are we friends?
He wants to fuck me, guys.
Doesn't seem like it.
I'm Joe.
Who's Joe? Oh, you the one who calls me telling me some cops are good? Is that you? No, they're not. They signed up to be Nazis, dude.
Well, I was a cop.
Well, so you were a good cop. You took people to the dungeon nicely, right? You dropped them off at a rape cage nicely.
If they broke the law.
Right.
But you know what?
Well, actually, the police are here right now. They've already asked me to exit. He's giving me the what you're doing right now, Akers. This is called due process of law. You've requested of me of the citizen. I've agreed to comply. It seems like I'm being inundated with citizens.
You make challenges.
I
You want to get in the ring? I'll get in the ring with you. I'm 50 years old.
Dude, you're not a tough guy, brother. Don't get me wrong,
I'll get in the ring
but you're
with
not
you.
a tough guy, dude.
I'll get in the ring with you.
You're not a tough guy, dude.
I'll get in the
And
ring
what we have to do, actually, just so you know, we can't actually fist fight. I got a guy trying to find a venue. We have to have a wrestling match. We can't have a fist fight. I'm just telling you. I tried to find a place. You know I did, Fauci. I tried to find a place. Can't find it.
Don't let him fuck you in the ass, guys.
Yeah. Sorry for the language, guys. Sorry for the language. Half these, these guys are watching my stream. Half these beta bitch boys, they come up like, I'll get in the ring with you. Dude, you don't know how to fight, dude. You don't know how to fight. I fought for years and years, man. I don't want to fight everybody in the world anyway, I want to use my brain. All right, now I got another little piggy here. Got another one right there. Got another little piggy right there. Oh, is that Brad? Is that Brad? Is that Brad Spooge? Is that Brad Spooge? Is that Brad Spooge? Is that Brad? I think that is Brad Spooge right there. I'm going to beat him legally. Listen, I don't want to fight all these guys, but the reason why I'm a tough guy and I come off like that is because for years these guys have been acting like tough guys with us, right? And so they've been acting like tough guys with us, and so what I'm doing is I'm just letting them know that you're not tough. You're not tough. I love you, Brad. I hate to get you next, bro. I hate to get you, brother. I hate to get you, man. I really do. I actually like Brad Spooljeric, you know that? As far as like a personality, like I actually like Bradley. I really do. As far as, but then I hear the things that he does and I just kind of like, what the fuck? I wonder if I can fit right here. I think I actually can fit right here. I don't know though. Let me see. Oh, are we both backing in here, Spoogie? Let me see if there's a place to park here. This should be fun, guys. This should be some top quality television today. You guys should see some stuff today that'll blow your mind because I'm not afraid of these people. You guys don't understand what I've been through in my lifetime. You have no idea. If you knew, then you would understand why I'm not afraid. But I do not fear another man. I do not fear, I just don't. I'm sorry, it's not in me. I'm a human being, so when my adrenaline gets going, my hands might shake a little bit. I'm just a regular old person over here. Let me suck down as much of this coffee as I can. These people don't understand that I'm going to sue them for doing this to these people's cars. I need the list of the tow companies who tow people's cars so we can file lawsuits against them. My friend, I'm just gonna give you his first name. My friend Mike, he tried to find a location. My friend Mike tried to find a location where we could do a sanctioned fight, and he can't find one. The insurance to have the fight is so ridiculous, it's just unbelievable. But Mike, if you want to identify yourself, you're more than welcome. Oh, Taylor, you're just in the wrong place. You're just in the wrong room. You're just in the wrong spot, that's all. You don't care about the lawsuit till you got to hire a lawyer. And I don't. Then you care about the lawsuit. Yeah. And just so you know, it's like I don't want to fight everybody. It's just not what I want to do. I just don't want these guys to think they can bully people when they use a badge. How you doing, guys? How you doing? Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you. Actually, the next lawsuit besides the towing is going to be for that thin blue stripe because it's in their policy manual that they're not supposed to wear anything that's not that is outside the uniform. So I just want you guys to know that. Let's see who the parasites are that are going to bid on these people's cars that were stolen. I'm just going to expose them. You guys will get to see who the people are that bought the stolen cars. I mean, you guys do know about the 14th Amendment, right? Do you know what it is? Do you know? I can't speak to him directly. Do you know what the 14th Amendment is? Do you know what it is? No, but do you know what it is? You don't know what it is. The 14th Amendment is called equal protection under the law.
I never thought that. I just don't have to talk to you. I don't consent to an interview either.
Huh?
You're a journalist, right? I don't consent to an interview. So.
But that doesn't mean I still can't record you.
No, it doesn't mean that.
I have a right to record you in your official capacity anytime I see you in public. You know? Hey, resign, dude. Do something else with your life. You're a young guy. Do something else. Hey, Kent. Good job, man. When you see cops, film them. Hey, Fauci, nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm okay, brother. Thank you for asking. This is illegal. This is illegal. You can look it up. Dan City's Towing versus Pelkey. I love to sue. If you're one of these tow companies, I'll be suing you. See, you hillbillies in the middle of nowhere, you hillbilly. I said you. Listen, if I grabbed you, you'd be intimidated.
I'm sure you tried to grab me.
If I put my hands on you, son, it would take about 2 seconds.
I'm sure, look at you, you're intimidating.
I'd throw you straight on the ground.
I thought you'd be bigger, Chille.
I'm not.
People, if you could see this guy in real life, he's funnier looking than he is here. I gotta be quiet.
You don't have to be quiet. You say whatever you want. We can have a discussion.
For society, I'll be quiet.
Respect for society. How about respect for the people's cars you stole? I need the name of the tow companies. Did anybody get their car stolen? It's not a forfeiture, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm not using
Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming? I just made an announcement. If anybody's car was stolen, I will help you file a lawsuit against the tow company and the city. I love to sue.
1797, 1793, it's all on Facebook.
Are we going to talk about history, you and me? I love talking. What do you want to talk about? Equal protection. Go ahead. What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
I have nothing to say. I think you're a joke, Chille.
Really?
I absolutely think you're a joke.
So then let's talk about what you were saying something about history though.
No, you're
Joe,
you're
take
2013.
Joe, take your bitch ass out of here.
I think it was 2013, right, Chille? That you got
You
this.
see that?
I think he thinks.
If
Are
I
you
did
going to
that,
talk to me or not?
well, I just want to know if there's going to be equal protection under the law. You're a law enforcer. That is not
I'm
legal.
doing my civil duty. I got it.
You can't throw stuff on the
Hey,
ground.
I
If
got
I
it.
did that, I'd be
It was
charged.
a gift, Chille.
Listen, I like all you people. I moved here because what's happening to you guys.
Picture with you, Chille. I'm
Sure, buddy.
I'm Steve. I called you
How you
a
doing?
couple times on. How you doing? Roll them up, buddy.
Well, you started talking about history and then you couldn't continue. Okay, what are you talking about history? I'm a historian, man. I know history. Tell me what you're saying.
2013, you have his 2013 PPI
Dan City
tow
versus
company.
Pelkey.
Right, and did you even take time to read that?
I read
See
the
what
case. I read the case law. I listened to the
Okay,
oral
all right.
arguments.
Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Quit being an asshole. And
I'm an asshole?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm here to help people sue for their car
Let's
being
talk
stolen,
about
but
this.
I'm an asshole.
Let's talk about this. All right. Here, don't walk away, Chille.
Well,
you want
I want to get the tow company.
20. I
You're
am
gonna
the
give me-
tow company.
Give me your card.
I ain't giving you nothing.
Are you Sisler's brother?
No, I'm more than a brother. He's my first cousin. I love him. He's
You know,
awesome,
I got
human being.
two women
Are
on
we gonna
audio
talk
that he
about this,
beat.
or are you going to?
Well, what do you want to talk about? You
For
can talk about
the
case
fifth
law
time,
with
we're
me?
talking about the 2013 Supreme Court case, right?
Pelkey versus Dan
Do you know
City's
that
towing.
guy was doing PPI? Do you know what PPI is?
Educate me. It's your
Well,
show.
you're the one on your. Yeah, come on, Chille. Let's talk.
Finish
Don't
what
try
you're
to walk
saying.
away from
I'm
me.
trying to give you.
You got this guy doing PPI impounds. Completely different from what's going on here. This is a forfeiture. The PPI impounds.
It is not a forfeiture.
Yes, it is.
The person has
Are you
to
gonna let me
agree-
talk? Let's talk.
Well,
I'll talk to this
now,
one.
now see if I try to say anything, then
You told me to explain to you. That's exactly what I'm doing. PPI impound. When A hospital, hotel, another, any kind of business establishment has their parking lot. They hire personal property. They hire tow companies to come police their lot for them.
It's illegal.
It is not illegal.
It's illegal.
You're not allowed
you
to
guys
park
have been
on
in the
my
middle of
property.
nowhere.
You are not allowed to park on my property if I don't want you to. I can have your car impounded.
Right, but you're not doing that. You're stealing people's cars when they get pulled over,
You're
can't
too-
pay a
you're
fee.
apples and
You have
oranges.
2 or 3
Hey,
amendments
Jose,
to being
are you going to
violent.
listen to me?
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Every time I try to talk,
I'm
you
making
just,
my point.
you
This
just cut
video
me
won't
off.
get shared because I'm
It's
schooling
live.
you. I'm
It's
schooling
live.
you.
There's
Oh,
600
okay,
people
good.
watching.
Good. All right. Now
I
listen.
don't delete videos,
Are you going to
brother.
listen
That's
to
not
me?
how it
I'm
works.
not your brother. Are you going to listen to me about the PPI and what you're calling us tow companies are doing something? We're stealing cars, right? Huh? We're stealing cars? That's what you say, right?
I'm going to sue you. We'll find out. Let's see what the court say.
You ain't going to sue nobody, and I'll counter
Listen,
sue you.
I give you my word to God,
counter-sue
my
your
hand on my
ass.
mother's soul. If this
Your
man
mother
has
probably don't have
impounded
a soul.
someone's
Let's
car
say it yourself.
and I find out that his company did it, I will sue him. I
did-
swear
well,
on my
I think
mother's
this is my
eyes.
month. I think I've almost
Do
did
you
all
believe me
these.
now?
No,
Piece
I
of
don't
shit?
believe you haven't. I'm a piece of shit.
Yes, you are. I got schooled by that moron. I listened to the case. Not only did I read the case yesterday, I listened to the oral arguments. Oh wow, let's see who's buying the cars that were stolen. I wonder if I can sue the auctioneer too.
400, 375 now, bid at a 4, now bid at a 4, 375 now, bid at a 4, now bid at a 4, 375 now, bid at a 4, all in and all through at 375. Sold it your way.
This guy bought the car, right there. What's your name, buddy? Hey, Steven, how you doing, man? I just did. I don't care. I don't give a shit what you think about me, brother. I was baptized in the fire. I don't give a fuck what you think about me, dude. I don't care. Oh, you don't care when I start filing lawsuits? I sued 3 people last week. I'll sue more. I'll just keep on doing it. Go to justia.org. You can look up the lawsuits, moron. Go to justia.org. You think that's funny? Go to justia.org and take a look at the lawsuits. You can look them up yourself. DeCastro versus Wagner. Yunez versus City of Forney. Freeman versus the Sheriff's Department. And Spooljeric resigned. Is that funny? Why'd Spooge resign? Oh, you're am I funny? Am I funny?
Everybody's laughing.
Oh, everybody is? You're
300 now, bid at 25, now bid at 25, 325, now bid at 50, 350, now bid at 75, 375, now bid at 4, what do you give me, $400, now bid at 4, 375 here, now bid at 4, now bid at 4, 375 got 400.
So is it a business model? Is that what you do? Is it a business model?
No.
I got nothing against you personally, but is it a business model that you do? Because you're buying cars? No?
Not your business.
That's cool.
What's that? I got a jackass.
Sorry, I apologize. I interrupted him. He's right. But I'm not a jackass, brother. I'm the real deal, Holyfield. Big difference between me and others. I mean, the car's totaled, so this car has been totaled in an accident.
450 and 75. Sold it your way, sir. Need your photo ID. 475.
He bought a totaled car, you guys. This car's totaled. I mean, it might be totaled. I don't know if it's totaled or not, but that's what the car looks like. So, I mean, but what it is profiteering off people's cars who've been stolen, is what it is. So, now this car was probably given up for insurance reasons. I'm gonna guess that. I could be incorrect, but I really want to sue Sisler's company. So if anybody had their car stolen from Sisler and then it was sold at the auction, please contact me. I can't file a lawsuit without you. And then Sisler, you better call your lawyer.
98 Dodge Durango. Has keys.
98 Dodge Durango. Anybody, whose car is this one right here?
Only use.
Only use. Who get 400?
Can we find out whose car this is right here? I want to know whose car this is.
Got 300 now, bid at a quarter, now bid at 25. 300 now, bid at a quarter, now bid at 25, now bid at 25, now bid at a half. 350 now, bid at 75.
How badass is that auctioneer though, right? He's got a talent. That's a skill set.
350 now, bid at 75.
Yeah, it's 24 years old.
375 now, bid at 4, now bid at 400. 375 now, bid at 4. 375 now, bid at 4, now bid at 4. 375, 4 now, bid at a quarter. 4 now, bid at a quarter, now bid at a quarter. 4 now, bid at a quarter, now bid at 25. 4 now, bid at 25. 4 now, bid at 25. All in and all through. Got you right there.
What was your best move, Fauci? What was your best?
And which style?
What? Let's go both. Let's go freestyle, Greco, and collegiate.
Lateral drop.
Lateral?
Low single.
Low single?
Sweep single.
Sweep single. Nice. Mine was an outside single, Jap wizard throw. I don't know if a lateral drop, but I did a lot of arm throws. Tons of arm throws. That was Fauci wrestled for years and years. He's got the cauliflower ears like I do.
I wasn't ever very good at throws. That's why lateral drop is.
No, that's that. I didn't win the state tournament in high school. I won it in freestyle and Greco my senior year. I got beat all 4 years. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Whose car is that? Who owned that car right there? Sorry, pardon me, sir. Whose car is this one? Whose car is this right here? That was somebody's car. Who owned that car? Can you contact me? Please contact me if you would, please. Yeah, I mean, listen, you got to remember though, this is not a rich town, so the cars are not going to be worth a lot of money. This isn't Beverly Hills, California. We're in the middle of nowhere in Ohio. So.
What's up, Chille?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
How you doing? Hey, I'm for you, buddy. I know you, dude. You got more balls than all these motherfuckers down here. Okay?
Well, I mean, it is what it is. You can't be afraid. And even if you are
afraid of the cops.
Are you afraid of them?
Yes, sir. I mean, dude. Okay, you know what they can do to you, right? You know people,
2009
right?
Nissan.
And you got connections and stuff. Imagine what they do to a hillbilly like me.
Yeah.
See? So.
And there's nothing wrong with being a hillbilly. I was talking about that ridiculous hillbilly.
Hey, I thought that was hilarious whenever you pulled out your tooth. I thought that was hilarious.
3 now, but a quarter, 325 now, but a half now, but a 75, 350 now, but a 75 now, but a 75, 350 now, but a 75. What do you give me? 375, 350 yen. 350 now, but a 75 now, but a 75, 375 now, but a 4, 375.
Whose car is that? Can you contact me? They're selling your car. Let's sue them. You're not on camera, brother.
400 now, but a quarter now, but a 25 now, but a 25. Sold it your way, 400. More.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these cars aren't gonna, they're totaled out. So a lot of people are buying them for parts and stuff. I understand that. I'm talking about good cars that people are taking from people because they can't pay a fee or a fine. That's what I'm talking about. And it looks like, I think is this one next? That one's next. So whose car is this? This car looks like it runs. This looked like it belonged to somebody. Now, some of these cars could have been civil asset forfeiture or criminal asset forfeiture, and that you can thank Joe Biden for that. Joe Biden is the one who got criminal asset forfeiture and civil asset forfeiture going. It's all Biden. Biden did all that.
Okay. 2006 Whiskey Honda Accord. Who'll get 5 here? He'll get $500 now, but a 5 now, but a 5 now. What do you give me? 500 now, but a 5 got 300 now, but a quarter now, but a 25. 3 now, but a 25 now, but a half. 350. 325 now, but a half now, but a 50. 375 now, but a 4. 400 now, but a quarter now, but a quarter. 4 and a quarter now, but a half. 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half now, but a 475. 475 now, but a 5. 500 now, but a quarter now, but a 25. 5 now, but a quarter now, but a 25. You want to go in? 525 now, but a half. 550, 75 now, but a 6. 575 now, 6 and a quarter. 600 now, but a quarter now, but a 25. 600 now, but a quarter now, but a 25. Got you at 6. 6 now, but a quarter now, but a 25 now, but a 25. 6 now, but a quarter now, but a 25. 6 now, but a quarter now, but a 25. All in and all through at 6. I'll look your way, sir. Let's think again.
Is it a business model? Do you own a junkyard? You don't have to answer my questions. I'm just asking you. Is it a business that you run, sir? Is that what it is? Is it a junkyard service? Do you parts, or do you buy them and fix them up and resell them? That's what you do? Okay. And God bless you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're in that wheelchair. I'm really sorry.
Who get 400 here? Oh, I'm sorry. Who get 400 here? 2006 Chevy Malibu. Who get 400? Who get 400 now? Better 4. What do you give me 400? That's starting me out of 3, folks. Who get 300 right here? Got 300 now, better quarter now, better 25. 3 now, better quarter now, better 25 now, better 25. 300 now, better quarter now, better 25 now, better 25. 3 now, better quarter, 325 now, better 50. 325 now, better 50 now, better 50. 325 now, better 50 now, better half now, better 50. 325 now, better 50. 325 now, better 50. All in and all through at 325. Same way. Skyber.
What's the name of your company, sir? What's the name of your company so people can buy the cars from you? Mike's Auto? Yeah. Mike's Auto? You're here in Ironton, sir? Yeah. Where you at? Portsmouth. Hey, listen, I'm not for violence or, you know what I'm saying? I'm for peace. I'm just tough with the cops because I don't want them to think they're tougher than me just because they're wearing a badge, that's all. I mean, I openly said last week that I could hold down Spooge.
You did say that.
I could hold you down. Yeah. I don't wrestle him out though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I could hold you down.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Do you have your
$1,000. Wrestling mats, no punches.
Or I don't have
I'll raise the money, dude.
I couldn't raise that much money. I'm not that strong.
You're making some good money with the weed, though, aren't you?
With the weed? Yeah.
Weed? I actually like you, dude. You know that? I hate it. I like you. I know you're a tyrant, but I like you for some reason. I wish I didn't.
It's a fault of mine.
No, you're a likable guy. I just can't walk up to you and approach you and talk to you. If you could walk up here, I could talk to you, but I can't. I just want to make sure I follow the orders.
650 now, but at 75 now, but at 75. 650 now, but at 75.
Ooh, that's a nice looking truck.
Sold it your way.
Whose truck is this? Whoever's truck is that? Is this thing running? Whose truck is this one? Oh man, this truck got impounded and sold.
Got 2 more to go.
Oh man, who's this one right here? This is a nice looking little Jeep right here.
2003 Ford Escape. It's got keys. Driving under suspension.
Oh, is that what that is? So this was impounded for driving under suspension? So this was a stolen car then?
He'll get 300 now, but at 3. What do you give me 3?
They never.
Now 3. I got 3 now, but at a quarter now, but at 25. 325 now, but at a half. 325 now, but at a 50. You think I would? 325 now, but at a 50.
Can I get a shot of the VIN? I don't want to.
350 now, but at 75 now, but at 75. 350 now, but at 75 now, but at 75 now, but at 75. Thank you. 375 now, but at 4. 375 now, but at 4 now, but at 4. 375 now, but at 4 now, but at 400. 375 now, but at 4. 375 now, but at 4 now, but at 4. 375 now, but at 4. Sold it your way. 375 Skyber.
Huh?
We're trying to get the VIN number?
Yeah.
Right there.
I didn't see it. You see the VIN number?
Right there.
Oh, I see. I didn't see it. I'll wait till you guys are done.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good, man. How you doing?
So here's the VIN number. Oh, there it is. You can barely see it. I'm sorry, guys. You can barely see that VIN.
You read it off to him.
There's the VIN number. Look this up and see who owned this car. This car was stolen because the driver's license was suspended. So they stole this car and they just sold it to somebody else. So this car ran just fine before it was stolen.
I was in sidebar.
And it's illegal. What they did is illegal.
What is it?
What they did is illegal. It's against the law.
2004 Impala. Who get 4 here? He'll get 400 now, but at 4 you don't.
Driving under suspension again.
Got
Thank
3
you, sir.
and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, got 400 on you now, but
So,
at 25.
This car as well was stolen right here. I'll get you guys the VIN number for this in a second. Go behind you, ma'am.
475 now, but at 5. 500 now, but at a quarter. Got 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half.
Find out who owned this car.
575 and back now, but at 6. 600 now, but at a quarter and a half. Got you at 6 and a half. Caught you 6 and a half now, but at 75.
That's the VIN number right there.
675 now, but at 700. 700 now, but a quarter. 700 now, but a
Here's a better shot.
7 and a quarter now,
You
but
have
a
to turn
half.
it sideways. There's the VIN right there.
Now, but a 50 now, but a 75. 775 now, but an 8.
Find out who
800
owned this.
now, but a quarter now, but a 25 and a half. 850 now, but a 75. $900 now, but a 9. What do you give me? 9 now, but a quarter. 9 and a quarter now, but a half. 975 now, but at $1,000. 975 now, but at 1,000 now, but at 1,000.
This was somebody's car, the Impala. Yeah, I got it.
You get a better picture of the driver's door.
Yeah, I did.
Open it up.
Pretty good. So this car ran. This was somebody's car. They needed this car to get to work. Oh man.
Stuff that's in there.
Oh, so there was children in this car. Just so you guys know, this car was stolen, and whoever stole this car, this person had children, and this car's not worth very much money. This car was stolen on a suspended license, and there's kids stuff in the back. There's kids things in the back of that. The kids were in the back. Now, what about your children, ma'am? It's okay because it's not happening to you, right? Got it. I talked to a guy last night, told me the same thing. Not happening to me. That's what he said. Okay, got it. So this car, just so you guys know, there are clearly there were children in this car. This car had a mother and children, and they stole it because their license was suspended, and someone just bought it. Can you believe that? Find out whose car this is, because we'll sue the tow company, we'll sue the city, and we'll sue the cops. What's that? Yeah, it was on. You're not on camera. None of you guys are. It's pointing to me. But what'd you ask, ma'am?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them. I said they shouldn't be doing what they
Was doing?
illegal.
Okay. So because it doesn't happen to you, no, teach your little girl properly. Because it didn't happen to you, it doesn't affect you, and you don't give a shit. That's effect, lady.
No, I said
You're
they
a
shouldn't
selfish
be doing
woman.
what they
You're
was doing,
selfish.
and you're an idiot.
You're selfish. A suspended license because you don't have money to pay a fine, lady. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm a clown? Let's find out, because I'm going to find out whose car you towed,
Chille,
and I'm going to sue you.
Please don't video me
I can do whatever the hell I want.
You think you can.
But I'm doing it.
You think you can.
I'm doing it, aren't I?
Sue me. Please do.
As
sue
soon
me.
as I
I'll own
get,
your
I
ass.
can't
I'm
sue
gonna take
you.
your headphones and hang them on my
Good luck. Listen, if you want, we can go down to the high school, get on the wrestle mats. You want to see how you do?
You love to grapple.
I love to grapple. I love to grapple. It's my favorite.
I'm done with you, Chille.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Well, Sisler, I'm not done with you by a damn sight. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna find someone whose car you towed, and I'm gonna sue your ass.
Dude, I'll give you a tow list.
Then well, you talking shit.
I forgot. I'm not
you were gonna give me your car, but then you didn't. Right.
I want to apologize to everybody. I don't usually act like this. Just he gets me kind of heated.
Oh, I get you. You mean the woman whose car was stolen, who has kids? You don't care about that?
I absolutely care about that.
No, you don't. No, you
my
don't.
insurance,
You don't give a shit about anybody else.
I pay my driver's license.
You don't give a shit about anybody, Sisler. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself.
You know me so well, Chille.
Why am I here? What do I benefit from this? What do I get out of this?
Facebook or whatever.
I make $3 grand a month.
Yeah, that's
okay,
what you
I'm getting rich here.
What do I benefit?
I make more in LA being a producer.
I get $75 to get up
Dipshit.
in the middle of the night and go tow a freaking car.
You shouldn't do it because you're gonna get sued.
I'm not getting
I'm
sued.
suing you.
Good, sue me.
Okay. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Do it.
Ask Fool Jarek. Are you listed in a federal civil rights lawsuit? Yes, you are. Blanket shit is listed in a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Not this one.
Oh, the other one.
You know so much, man.
Got him. Got him.
There's room. Why don't you go back to wherever you came from, Chille? I mean, really.
No, dude, I'm not. I moved here.
You won't last long, brother.
I won't last long. What's gonna happen to me?
I don't know. I mean,
What's gonna happen? Are you threatening me?
Me? I wouldn't threaten you, Chille.
What's gonna happen to me?
You are.
Dude, listen. If there was nobody around, you'd be fucking terrified of me.
Are you threatening me?
You would be
Are you
terrified of me.
threatening me,
I'm
Chille?
telling you
Jose,
facts.
whatever your name is
My
today?
name is Jose Maria DeCastro. I'm
You're
Colombian.
so worried about kids, but you're standing here cussing in front of kids.
Yeah,
Lady, she's heard every word there is in the book. Don't act like she hasn't heard language. Cohen versus California, 1971. I can use any words I want. 1971, Cohen versus California. Okay. Do you know how people know me? Because I teach constitutional law. That's how people know me.
You're very poor at it.
I am? How come thousands and thousands of people listen to me?
Because you're on Facebook. You know how many people are in the world, Chille?
How did I
you get 1,000 of them?
How did I find?
Congratulations, dude.
Did you look?
get thousands and thousands of people out of millions and millions. You're just, oh man, wow.
That's it? That's all of them?
This month, Chille, come back next
That's
month.
it? Well, thank you, Mr. Spooge. Appreciate you.
Hey, you guys are more welcome to stay. But
all right.
Need to tow call me, Chille.
Listen, I hope you start to care about other people besides yourself.
I do care about a lot
Well,
of
you don't
people,
seem to care
a lot
about
of
that
other
woman.
people.
You don't
I
care
wasn't
about that
talking
woman.
about you. I said they shouldn't be doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing, and then they wouldn't get their
Like
car
their
impounded,
license
is
suspended
what
because they
I
can't pay a
said.
fee?
Why was their license suspended?
Because they can't pay a fine or a fee.
Why
or they
they
didn't
have
pay
a
child
fine or a
support.
fee? Because they're doing shit they shouldn't be doing.
Oh, it doesn't happen to you, lady.
It's happened to me.
Really?
I paid my fine and I paid my fee.
Well, your daughter's getting upset, honey. I don't.
And shut up. You don't know nothing about me.
He would love to fight a woman, I bet. I can see it in his
Actually,
eyes.
I don't want to fight a woman.
So
What
you got your
what I
glasses.
really
You
love
beat a
to
woman up
do,
and
just
took
so
your
you
glasses,
know,
didn't
what I
you?
really
You
love to
touched me,
do,
Chille, and
I
I'll
love to
deck
hold
you.
people
You
down
touch me and I
and
will
have them
deck you.
ask me to get them off the
You
ground.
touch me and
I
I'll
like it
deck
when I
you.
hold a guy down and
Yeah.
they say, please let me up.
I bet
I
you
hold
do.
you down until
You're
you
doing
say,
the wrong
please let me
thing,
up.
though. Lube
Let's
up
go
a
down to
little
the high
bit,
school, get on
Chille.
the mats.
Put some
We'll
lube
see.
on it, they'll quit begging
Listen, if
you
you want to
right
get on the
away.
high school mats, let me know.
Get the
We'll just
right
head down to the
guy.
high
Get the
school.
right guy. I mean,
All right.
they'll
It's
let
my
you hold
favorite
down,
thing to
sure.
do to hold a man down.
I
It's
bet-
my favorite.
Look at you, you can tell.
I love it.
You can tell.
And
I really thought you was gonna be
You're-
a big,
you're a-
bad,
you're a
intimidating
power
dude.
bottom.
Look at you.
You're a
Look
power
at you.
bottom.
You're a bear, ain't you?
You're a
Chille?
bottom
Yeah.
boy bitch, aren't you?
Yeah.
Be
yeah.
honest.
$20.
You
$20,
take it.
Chille. $20.
You take it.
$20.
You take it. You take it, don't you? You push up hard, power bottom,
We
right?
gotta go, Chille. We gotta go.
You gotta go.
Workload-
You gotta
I
go.
gotta go tow cars, man.
Listen, I hope I
I
get
got
to sue
one-
you.
I got two this
can't
morning.
listen, I can't sue this piece of garbage without your help. I need someone
You
that
can't
he
sue
towed.
me anyway, Chille.
Yes, I can, and I
Out of
will.
your mind, you're a-
Well, I can file a lawsuit against you right now.
What do you do? What for? What for, son? What?
I can sue anybody anytime I want.
Do it. My lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
My lawyer
Who's
will
your
be in
lawyer?
touch with you. I'm
Who's
going
your
to
lawyer?
counter sue you.
He ought to sue his mother for raising somebody so
Who's your, well, at least my mom didn't smack me when I was born and said, God damn, I got an ugly kid.
Well,
Look how ugly you
She
are.
she missed a shot.
Look how ugly you are. Look how ugly you are. I mean, you are one fugly ucker, brother. You are one. Listen, if I woke up and looked like you in the morning, I'd kill myself.
I wouldn't even wake up.
I'm just saying, you are one.
Take your little
You are one fugly ucker, dude. You are one of the fuggliest uckers I've ever seen. I haven't seen someone as ugly as you in a long. I mean, look at your face. Jesus Christ. I hope your mama loves you because you are one fugly ucker. I tell you. I'm telling you, that's one ugly son of a bitch right there.
Chille, we are sober.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Listen, my boyfriend had his motorcycle impounded here, and they would not let him
Why'd
wait.
they still? Who stole it? Who took it?
Don't know. They made him leave.
Find out who the tow company
They
is.
made him leave.
Who's the tow company?
We
Can you
didn't
give me
know.
the VIN number of that motorcycle?
Yeah, he got it. We got it out.
They made him leave.
No, they made him leave his motorcycle.
If he's willing to be the complainant, I can help him fill out paperwork.
Okay, I'll tell him.
You have my number?
I got you on.
Yeah, no. Me on Facebook.
Okay.
I need the VIN number.
They made him leave though.
He has to be the complainant. It can't be me.
Well, it was in here less than an hour. He had to pay $150 to the cops, and they had to wait for him at their cops before we even got here.
So they made him leave the auction?
No, they made him leave his motorcycle on the side of the street.
Okay.
Before it was towed.
Okay. Okay. You hit me up on Messenger.
Yeah, I will.
I need him to be the complainant.
We
It
was
can't-
here for you today.
Thank you.
Listen, I support you 100.
Thank you.
I do.
Well, it seems like
And my
about
kids are
it seems
here.
like about half the people do.
I'm
and
parked
half-
over here, Chille.
Half
Well-
of
Where
them
are
don't.
you going to?
I'm gonna go get a coffee. Text me. You got my DM me on Facebook.
They're scared. That's
Yeah, they're
why.
scared.
I mean, no one knows. This is change. It's scary.
Yeah, it's
you know,
change.
So,
We are gonna change this dog shit. We're gonna change it. Listen,
yeah, his motorcycle was impounded and.
come this way. That's a mess
Yeah,
over that way.
yeah,
If they made him leave, and
they made him leave his motorcycle to sleep.
who did it? Which cop did it? We'll list him in the lawsuit.
Rex, who was that pulled him over?
I don't know.
I think it was McKnight. Yeah, I think it
Was it McKnight? We'll list him in the lawsuit. We'll see what happens. We'll take it as far as we possibly can, using every legal remedy we possibly can.
Okay.
Every single avenue of legality we will use.
Yeah, he just bought it. What it was, he just bought it, and he pulled over to the gas station, and he pulled. I guess it was loud. Sorry, and it was loud, and they followed him a couple blocks, and then he got pulled over. So he don't even know.
And then they took his car, huh?
They took his motorcycle.
Well, then I need to talk to him. He has to be the complainant.
Okay,
You know,
I'll tell
you know
him.
what that means, right? He has to be him.
He has to be the one.
I can help him fill out paperwork, but I can't represent him.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You DM me, all right?
I will.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Chille.
you for
Good
coming.
luck.
Thanks for coming, guys.
We're here for you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Keep doing
I had a car stolen about a year and a half ago. Reported stolen to the police department here. And they made me pay the impound fee to come get my car.
Oh, so that's 200 plus 150 plus 65, so it's
Yeah.
415. What was do you remember how much you paid?
I think I paid $200 to
Okay,
get it
so
back.
they changed the impound fee just yesterday at the city council meeting.
Yeah, but they didn't even call me when they pulled the guy over. They didn't try to get me to come get the vehicle. They just impounded it and told me I had to pay the
And it was
impound
a
fee to get
stolen
it back.
vehicle?
Yes, it was reported stolen for a week.
Wow. Find out who the tow company was. Did you get your car back?
Yeah, I got my car back.
It'd be small claims then. That would be a small claims case.
I
Okay.
paid and got it back. But
Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys. Did I show you guys this, that somebody keyed my car? Somebody keyed my car. You can see it. They keyed my car. This was a new vehicle. There was no key marks on it. Someone keyed my car, I believe. Well, from the time I got to Ohio last time and between March 25th and yesterday, somebody keyed my car. So now you guys know why I wear headphones. You figure it out? Did you figure it out? Oh man, I need more coffee. The reason I wear headphones is because when you get a jackass yelling in your ear, and even not a jackass, even a good person who has a story to tell me, I have a sensitivity, and so I cover that ear so I don't have to hear them yelling at me in my ear. Oh, we can't block all the trolls. We can try. We can try. We can try. Oh, I didn't get to read all the comments. I'm sorry. I was all bogged down. So just so you know, I won't take any calls, just so you know. I don't answer my phone. It never happens. I don't ever answer my phone, just so you guys know. And I won't answer my phone. What's up, fellas? Good.
I appreciate what you do.
Oh, I didn't want to put you on camera unless you wanted to be. You, don't move. Sit right there. You don't have to move for someone else. Nobody. I'm going to change it with your help. You got my Facebook? Can you messenger me on Facebook? Don't pay attention to him. He's just trying to be annoying. I don't give a damn what he wants. I'm not beholden to him. So you support law enforcement, is what you're saying? Yes. Oh, so you support rule of law? Me too. I do too. I support rule of law. I just don't support this authority. Let's pull up 10 feet so they can't complain. Just 10 feet. There you go. You're good. You're good. Now he's got enough room to get a. Hold on a second. Let me. He'll run away. Watch. He'll run right away as soon as I put the camera on. Hey, you can go the fuck around. You can go fuck yourself. Go around. Go around. Go around. You can go around. Go ahead, go get the cops. You can go around. What's your name?
I don't want to be on camera.
I don't give a shit. You're in public.
I can sue you for it.
Do it. See how you do. I'll bet you lose.
I bet you'll lose too.
No, I won't. Go around. You ain't gonna move. You ain't gonna stop my meeting with someone. Get the fuck out of here. I'll sit here as long as I like. What are you gonna do about it? Go fuck yourself. Go pound sand. You can go around. There's plenty of room to go around. You ain't gonna decide what I do. That ain't gonna work that way, son. You can do whatever the hell you want, but that's not how it works. You can go around that way. Take your happy ass that way. I'm waiting for your lawsuit, because I actually do sue people. See, when you run a bully down.
It's a shame the way it is. It truly is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like this is my son's.
What's your name, man?
Jarrett Gibson.
Jarrett, I'm Chille. Jose, I'm good.
Good to meet you.
You want to grab a coffee? Pull up here. I'll meet you in a few minutes.
I'd love to have a coffee with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, I got to be careful where I go to get a coffee.
I bet.
Yeah.
You can come to my house and drink a coffee.
I can't ever.
Anytime.
I can't ever go in. I can't eat anywhere in this town. You know that, right?
I know.
I can't take a chance.
Well, look at
it's
how
truly
outnumbered. I thought maybe, hopefully,
More
that
people.
we didn't know they was just standing there, not talking or something.
Yeah.
And then once it started, there would be more people.
People
No.
for you.
It was the exact opposite
Yeah.
of what I.
Go ahead. Text me on messenger me on Facebook. All right? I'll call. Oh, you got my phone number. Actually. I'll call you. Okay. We'll go get coffee. Yeah, and listen, I'm not from here, man. I
know.
You know, I make more money being a producer in LA than I do being
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. But you know, we got to stand up. You can't stop. Listen, I'm for rule of law too. That's what makes me different than all the other people with cameras.
Have to have it.
You have to have rule of law.
We have to.
You have to.
But a right,
but
but a
you
right.
can't have
What
authority.
goes on around here, we don't need this.
Right.
We
And,
don't
and how
need
long has
this.
this been going on?
Years.
20, 30, 40, 50 years?
Years. And if we don't get somebody like you to come in here, we're not good.
Let me go over here where the exhaust is not. Whew, that exhaust. Ooh, that exhaust is killing me.
We need someone like you that will fight this.
I will fight it.
We've been done wrong.
Oh yeah.
We've been arrested.
Put in cuffs. Take it to a torture chamber.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. They held me in the jail, and
They arrested me for inducing panic.
For inducing panic?
Yeah.
What a joke.
On our own property. Came on my
When I
own
shot
property.
a tannerite, exploding target, they're legal. You can buy them at any store.
That's why they arrested Kent Freeman.
And they arrested me.
Wow. How long ago was that?
A year or two.
No, it's been longer than
If
that.
it's within 2 years, we can file a
No,
federal
it's
civil rights
been
lawsuit.
2 years because
it's
I was
been
just
over.
graduated from high school.
Okay.
I got a buddy of mine. I would like to talk to you. I got a buddy of mine. We were sitting in his garage in Proctorville on up by Roman Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter is, she's
drugging.
She's on drugs.
20% are.
I love him to death. I love her to death.
Yeah, yeah.
She went out to her vehicle in his yard and fired off of her gun, making her daddy think that she'd shot herself, apparently.
Right, she's crying for help.
Right.
She's crying
That's
for help.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. The Chesapeake cop come all the way to Proctorville on this call. Wanted to know who fired the firearm. There was a firearm went off.
Right.
David tells them, now we're sitting in his garage. They come in his garage without a warrant, without anything, tasered him.
Wow.
Took his guns.
Wow.
Took the money that he had $300 and some dollars.
They stole it, right?
They stole it.
They steal
took
money
it,
constantly.
Took his gun.
They stole our money when we went to jail.
Yeah, I had
No
$200
way.
and some dollars on me when I come out of jail. I didn't have nothing.
And they were laughing about it because they put me in the front.
They steal people's money constantly. It's a
Yes,
regular
it
thing.
is.
They take the money out of your
It
wallet.
is.
If you have money in your pocket, they take it and they
Yes.
keep it.
Yes.
And they
That's
keep
like
it.
what's going on with these cars.
That's what happened
How
with
can
McKnight.
you, any way, say that that's okay to steal someone's property and then publicly
It's not
sell
okay.
it?
If
No,
any of
it's
these people contact me, I'll sue these tow companies. I'll help them file paperwork and we'll sue
It's
them.
like I was telling Jared. Why didn't that guy give you his information?
Because he doesn't want me to
Because he
sue him.
knows. He knows.
I'll sue him.
He knows.
I need a complainant though. This guy's driving in a circle. Bro, if any of these people want a piece of me, I'm more than willing to get on the mat.
I'm
We
sure.
can't find a location to actually have a sanctioned MMA fight. It's too expensive. It's thousands and just for the location plus the insurance. It's like tens of thousands of dollars. I tried to find a place when Goose said he would agree. Goose a fat piece of shit who did steroids. He came into the force as a fat guy. Now he's just super strong. That doesn't make him tough.
Yeah.
You have to know how to
And
fight.
it's like half the sheriffs around here don't even know the law.
No, they don't.
They don't. They have a badge and a gun, and that's
they
all
don't
they
know
know.
the law.
And they overpower that.
Like
That's
a
right.
seatbelt.
Right.
Yeah.
How can they pull me over and take money from my family because I'm not wearing this? I can skydive.
Right.
I can get on a jet plane. I can
Right.
smoke cigarettes. I can
Right.
chew snuff. But they can tell me that I can't control my own life. If I want to wreck and go through the windshield, am I affecting you?
Right.
No, I'm affecting my. That's
Well,
my.
they've created laws like license plate lights.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like no blinker. Like all, and the number one reason why people pulled over in this town, from what I've seen, is no blinker.
Yeah.
You didn't use your blinker 100 feet in advance. Doesn't matter if you used it. They can just say arbitrarily you didn't use it in advance
That's
enough.
right.
And then if
That's
you didn't
right.
use it in advance enough, then what happens is you end up. Pull over to the side right here. You got a piggy behind you. You got a piggy behind you. Come on, man. This is a small town, dude.
What?
This is a small town, dude. We ain't
blocking traffic. You can't block traffic.
but we ain't impeding traffic.
What?
You're impeding traffic.
I got my lights on. You guys
Yeah, but
have
it's
those
not an
on.
emergency. We'll move if you ask us to move.
Once you start impeding traffic, if you want.
It's an emergency. Okay.
Yeah.
They just went right around. They just went right. You see that? They just went right around. They just went right around. It wasn't even hard. He went around. He went around.
Have a good day.
You too, sir. You have a good day. I think Spoogy's gonna hide right over there. Thank you.
And where's
I'm
your
not
pamphlet?
big. I'm not big on Facebook or any of that stuff. My son knows more about it.
I'm
but-
ChilleDeCastro. I'm the only one on all of Facebook. There's no one else with my name in the entire country.
I mean, how do you get? You've said several times about a pamphlet.
I have one. It's a trifold. I'll give you one. I'll send you one. You can print it out.
Okay.
Or I'll send you a hard copy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
I'd
never,
like to have
never
one
talk
of
to
it.
cops.
Yeah.
Never. What's going on?
We go get coffee.
I don't know. Where should we go?
You want to go to Speedway?
Yeah, let's go to Speedway.
Okay, I'll meet you.
I'm gonna go to Speedway and get it. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know which one. Which way?
This is not here on Park Avenue.
So go down this way and.
Follow me down there. How about that?
Okay, I'll follow you. All right, I'll see you guys there. So you guys explain something to me. Help me under circle. Help me square this circle, okay? Help me square this. How come people come up to me and say, "Thank God you're here. Thank God. We need help. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here." Why do people say that? How come they say that? Why is that? If I'm such a bastard son of a bitch, okay, say that I am. I agree. I've already said I'm a dick. But why are people so happy that I'm here? How come people are so happy? Why is that? And how come the other people hate me so badly? Why do they hate me so much? How come? Why is that? Got to use your blinker here. Make sure you use your blinker. Make sure that you use your blinker here in Ironton, because that's the number. Oh, these potholes are, oh my God, look at these potholes. These are atrocious. These potholes are atrocious. It is pouring rain here in Ironton, Ohio. I was hoping it would be nice, but it's not. It's really poopy outside. I'm heading over to meet with the citizens. I'm going to go have a meeting with them over at the Speedway here right now. And so people are more than welcome to come down and meet with me today. I'm more than willing to talk with anybody, even people who don't like me, because I haven't done anything wrong to anybody. I haven't cheated anybody. I haven't stolen from anybody. I haven't beat anybody. I haven't assaulted anybody. I haven't done anything wrong to any person here. So I don't understand how people could be so upset, unless, of course, they're terrified of the change of the status quo system. And then you have to think to yourself, if they're terrified of the change, maybe, just maybe, it's because they don't want things to change. Why do you think that is? Think about that. If you don't want things to change, why don't you want things to change? How come? You don't want things to change because it's suiting you just fine. It's suiting you just A-okay. Just want to make sure I come to a full stop. Follow all the laws of traffic, because they can't wait to fine you or fee you or tow your car. They just can't wait. They just can't wait. And then this piece of shit, Mike Finley, is running for county commissioner. Do not vote for the slumlord. Do not vote for Mike Finley. Vote for someone else. Vote for anyone else besides Mike Finley. We'll figure out which candidates to vote for, but do not vote for Mike Finley. He's a slumlord. Matter of fact, I believe that Larry's landlord was Mike Finley. So Larry Wilson moved out of Ironton. You know that? The gentleman who used to do the haunted house here in Ironton, he moved away. Do you know why he moved away? Because Mike Finley was his landlord. And he was getting harassed. He was afraid that he was going to get kicked out of his house for no reason. Oh, I got to come to a stop here. Why is that? How come that is? Hey, did you guys join the membership? You guys hit the join button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you would, please. Please subscribe and share. And go by my website, Delete Laws with a Z. Delete Laws with a Z. And pick up the trifold. The $25 indestructible one is the one I sell. I give away the one that print at home. If you, one of the moderators will drop down in there. The free trifold is you put free trifold in at checkout. That's for the $15 version. Oh, man, is that back up? It may have expired yesterday. I may have deleted it yesterday or day before. I'll get it back up. I'll get that back up. I'm pretty sure it might be down. I just talked to my guy in LA, and it might be down. So I wish there was a damn coffee shop I could go to where I could trust the coffee. But so far, man, I've received nothing but ridicule from some of these people who own these businesses. I don't know where I'm going here. Oh, I think the Speedway's right down here. I'm going to go to the Speedway down here and meet some folks and have some conversations with some people about what they're dealing with here in this town. So it's probably going to get lively here again in a second. Did you guys pick up a membership? Did you join? It's $2.99, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. I do spend absolutely every dime I make on what I care about the most, which is justice, truth, and transparency. And that's what I spend my money on. I just spend it. Work Lion as a contributor, Art's a contributor, John, David, Brian, Pam, Judy. I mean, I have so many different people who contact me because they want to contribute to justice, to truth, to transparency. So it's just absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane how many people are just so tired of this. They're just so sick of it. So I do appreciate the support. Really, it means a lot. Luis, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Someone sent me some PayPal this morning. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I can take a look though, and I'll give her a shout out too. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the support, and I give you my word as a human being. I'm going to change this, and I can only do it with the help of the citizens. I cannot do this alone. I need your help. I need the people who got their cars stolen and impounded. I was hoping more people would show up today, but this was kind of, so maybe, just maybe, they didn't know what was going on. Yeah, actually, I got this to go help out a woman in Missouri who had a kid named Caleb Slay. I went there to help her, and then the next thing you know, I was in a funny situation. How you doing, buddy? I wonder whose that is. I wonder whose that is. Who? Which one? Which one is that? Huh. I mean, so let me show you how important it is. Every time you guys see a cop, what you're supposed to do, here's what you're supposed to do. You see, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not even saying anything to the man. But what you always want to do is you want to film cops at all times. It doesn't matter what they're doing or where they are. You want to film a cop every time you see him. You always want to film a cop. And you don't got to be rude or mean to the cop. I mean, look at those cuffs. How long you had them cuffs, partner? Those are worn out right there, aren't they? A few years. Yeah. How many people do you think that put them cuffs on? I mean, look at the cuffs. Those are just beat up looking cuffs. See, you don't have to be mean to cops. You just have to film them. I'm not being mean to this man, but you always want to put a cop on film. You don't ever want a cop to be around you and not film him. You always want to film a cop. Every time you see a cop, even in Speedway, you just pull your camera out and you film him. I hope you have a safe day today, officer. Take care of yourself. Let me grab a coffee.
Where's your coffee?
Yeah, I'm going to grab it right now. Do you see how that works? There's nothing wrong with filming a cop. You just film him. I wasn't mean to that cop. I even told him I hope he has a nice day. I do hope he has a nice day. You always film cops. You want to see that cop? You film him. Every time you see a cop, you pull your camera out and just hope you have a good day. Hope having a good day, sir. Hope things are going good, sir. Because if your friend that happened to, if he had filmed that, we could have a federal civil rights lawsuit. You should have a camera in your house. You should have a camera outside your house. Invest in your safety. And who you have to protect yourself from? The cops. You have to protect yourself from the cops. I drink pure black coffee. Just like I like my women, dark and black and hot. That's not true. I like all women of all colors. But as a matter of fact, I was actually kind of flirting with or trying to. She wasn't interested. But there was a black girl here I was flirting with. I was trying to flirt with her. She didn't flirt with me back. She was just a little hottie I saw on Facebook. I said, hey, what's going on? She didn't reply. So, I mean, she replied politely, but, and then she didn't post my DMs and say, look, this guy was trying to flirt with me. I was trying to flirt with her. She's welcome to do whatever she wants with the DMs. Every time I DM someone, I realize someone's going to take a screenshot of this and post it. So I just try to be as nice as I can. As nice as I can. How are you guys doing? Man, I wish it was in. I hope I can talk to your friend who got the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Is that black?
Yep.
Thank you, Captain. I want to.
I really want to talk to you, but I don't want to talk to you.
You're not on camera. Only I am.
I don't want
She can't say
my story on there either.
Okay. We can talk on the phone, and then I can synthesize your voice. Do you know who Jane Doe is that Spool Jarrett raped?
No.
Of course you don't, because I synthesized her voice.
Okay.
I will never tell anybody who she is, ever. She wants her anonymity. I'm going to give it to her.
The thing of it is, don't be ashamed of what if you was done wrong, you was done wrong, or somebody in your family or a friend or whoever.
Time to stand up.
This is what it takes. It's
time to stand up.
To it.
I
Don't
know.
be afraid.
It's time
I
to
know
expose.
what you're saying.
You're probably scared. Are you scared?
It
Yeah.
it
scared.
scares me
Yeah.
because I'm thinking, well, they're going to start harassing
Oh,
me now.
you still have facing charges? So, but are you afraid of me?
No, no.
Oh, so then who are you afraid of?
The cops.
You're afraid of the cops.
Yeah.
How come you're afraid of cops? Cops are the good guys.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not in my experience.
It's what they can do to you that you don't know. That's what
That's
you're
exactly.
That's right.
And I don't know the laws,
Right.
and they know that.
Most of us.
Do you have it on
don't. They
video?
don't
Do you have it
even
on
know.
video?
No.
So something just happened to his friend and their daughter, and if it was on camera, I could help them file a
Sure.
federal civil rights lawsuit. The moment you see a cop, you pull out your phone, and you could be as nice as apple pie. Hope you're doing well today, sir.
I was nice.
But you pull your camera out and you film. That's the first thing you do. As soon as you see it. There was a cop over there. I went over and I filmed him. I wasn't mean to the man. I wasn't disrespectful to the man.
They actually took my phone.
They took your phone away
For
from
no
you?
reason.
So that's a violation of your First Amendment right.
And
Did you get your phone back?
I did get my phone back, but I can't use it. You know that. I got to trade it in.
Oh,
That happens.
that's right.
That happens tomorrow. Yeah. A gentleman loaned me an iPhone X. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, you're scared, huh? You're scared.
yeah.
Am I putting words in your mouth, or are you scared?
No, I'm scared.
You're scared.
Yeah.
And you're afraid of the police.
Yeah.
But I came here. It must be me. I caused this fear for you?
No.
No, I didn't.
No.
You sure? I
Yes.
just want to make sure. I don't want anybody to think that I came here and I intimidated you.
No.
What it is, we just don't know because it depends on whatever mood they're in is what follows by,
Right. 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 Whatever.
We don't know. We don't know if we're doing something wrong, you know,
Right. Right.
unless they say it.
Right. If they say you did something wrong, then you did. Like Waldo said to me in court, in this courtroom, I am the law. That's what he said to me.
Yeah, no.
I got the transcripts coming.
Do you know that whole lot that was down there? That's all full of impounded cars.
Hey,
guys, I need y'all to go. This is no loitering.
Oh, we're buying something actually.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Well, the definition of loitering is when you hang around a
No,
this isn't a public park. This is a business. Typical. It's typical here. It's typical here.
Need 3 coffees.
I got it, Jared.
Yep.
I got it.
Thank you for the coffee. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. This gentleman just bought me a coffee. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, it's raining hard outside. Where is there another location we can go to sit down?
Somewhere.
Is there another place we can go and have a sit down? We're gonna find a place we can go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Sorry for causing a disturbance in your store at all whatsoever. If we did, I can hear my southern. I was raised in a town where everybody's southern, so I can drop down in my southern tone 2 seconds flat. It wasn't everybody, but there was about half my town talked with a real heavy dialect because oil in Texas. So, is there a coffee shop we could go?
Can we go and hang out? Let's go to the mall. Or, hey, we can go. You know, you can go to Ohio University. You know where that is, right down here.
I heard of it.
You can probably they would let you have free things to teach people. They would probably let you do that because people go there all the time and they have different meetings and things like that.
Is that right?
Yeah. So maybe if you ask the dean, say, hey, can I come in as an educational thing and say?
Oh, they're going to want me to have an accreditation.
You don't think?
Oh
they'll
no,
let him?
because it's no.
They might. I mean,
If you try to,
you're going to
Like
hurt,
right
but
here.
you
Just
can't
like
never
this right
hurt
here.
anybody
Just
talking.
like right in this store right here. What did we do wrong? Nothing. And we're telling the people that.
Yeah, he'll probably be calling.
is there a restaurant I can go to around here?
You guys want to go to the mall and hang out?
Go to the mall and hang out? Well, I'd like to talk to more people. I'd like to get more people's stories. As soon as they know where I'm at, they'll come and they'll tell me their stories. So I'd like to get more stories.
Can we go to a public library?
McDonald's and stuff right up here.
I told you. How you doing? Do you want to be on camera? Okay.
Not right now.
You have a story you want to tell me?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay.
If you got time. It may take a little longer than just a minute.
Do you want to? Is it happened in the last 2 years?
Yes.
And do you
December
have a
16th.
Do you have a video of that?
No, I don't.
Do you have any witnesses that saw the abuse?
Yeah.
You do?
My son died. Yeah.
Your son died? What's your son's name?
Shane Lewis.
Shane Lewis died? Where'd he die at?
At my.
Well, everybody's
at
going to
my-
know who you are now. You just said your son's name.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I don't care if people know who I am.
Okay.
I just don't.
Yeah, you don't want to be on
Yeah.
camera. I got it.
Yeah.
Give me your phone real quick. I'm going to... Will you hold this 1 second, sir? Thank you, sir. I'm going to give you my phone number here so you can call me. So, how'd your son die, by the way?
Someone crawled through the bedroom window and gave him a shot of fentanyl, and then went back out the window.
Sad.
There's a video, I guess.
Let me get your dial pad so I can give you my number.
I guess there's a video of it that I can't find it. Nobody else shows me.
There's a video of it?
Of the guy crawling in the window and back out.
Like that guy.
My daughter, I was on the phone with her when I pulled in, and she said, "Tell him how I was in."
Yeah,
Hey.
there's a shelter right there on.
Wow.
you know
Wow.
that
Let's talk on the phone because you don't want to be on camera, and then I can even change your voice if you want me to. But let's have a conversation.
I really am.
What are you tired of?
I'm tired of the court system around here. My son died, and the 911 let it happen. The EMTs. I gave him Narcan and had a pulse, and his eyes would move when I would talk to him. And they dropped him in the floor.
Can I see that shirt? Come over here. God bless you. Back the blue till it happens to you.
Are you recording live?
I am live.
Yeah.
I am live.
I'll be on there?
You want? Sure, you're on there.
All right. I'm Nick DeLong.
Oh, Sean DeLong's brother?
No, I don't know him.
Okay.
No relation, I don't think.
Okay.
Hell. That's crazy. I never figured I'd meet you. Can I get a picture with you?
Go ahead. Yeah, you call me. Yeah. Okay, I got your number. You ready?
Hey.
There it is.
There we go. I'll get one more just in case. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. It's going to be on Delete Laws, Chille DeCastro's Tri-City, Tri-State cop videos. Go to that Facebook page.
Okay.
You guys hear what I said? Will you guys post that in the comments? It's a Delete Laws, Chille DeCastro's Tri-State cop videos. He asked us to leave, so we have to get the flock out of here. Let's get the flock out of here, wherever we're going to go.
What was you talking about that park?
How far out do you live? Where do you live at?
We live in South Point.
In South, how far away is it? You got enough room for all these people?
Uh-huh.
You got enough room? How big is your place?
Why don't you guys follow me? You go up here, you take a right. There's a shelter right up here on Exeter. It's a park.
Okay.
It's a nice shelter.
Okay.
Everybody can sit
Once we
there.
get up there, we'll
Okay.
let everybody know where we're at.
So you hear where he's going?
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody can know where I'm going. What is it? It's a shelter in a park?
It's just like a little shelter.
A shelter underneath of it? Okay, that's where we're going. That's where we're going. All right. There are people who have a story. Ooh, that coffee's up on my roof of my car. I'll just put that cup right here for now. So how come people have Chille for Governor on their t-shirt? How come that is? Is that because I'm a bastard? Is that why? How come people have that on their car? Why is that? I don't understand. Why is that happening? How come that is? Tell me what's going on. Explain to me what's going on so I can understand. I am running for governor of Ohio. Thank you. Someone just said, you're not a bastard. I want you to run for governor of Ohio. I said, okay, I'll do that. I'm going to a shelter in the park. I'm going to have to get my gun out of the lockbox. I had to go buy a lockbox for my gun because you have to have your gun in a lockbox. So I had to get a lockbox. Which doesn't make any sense because if you got to pull your gun, hold on, let me get it out of my lockbox real quick. But you have to follow the rule of law to a T. So that's what I did. And it's so funny because they're not even specific with what the lockbox has to be like. It's not even a particular thing, just a lockbox. So you do have to get a lockbox, but lockbox. I mean, does it? You know what I'm saying? The law doesn't exactly say what kind of lockbox it has to be, but again, I want to follow the law because I am for rule of law. I'm just not for this form of authoritarianism, rule of law. I'm not for this form of law enforcement. The laws were created so that your rights would be protected. That's, John Locke. You can look him up. The only reason the social contract is created is to defend your rights, to protect your rights. And we have just lost that. You guys go by delete laws with a Z, go by delete laws with a Z and pick up my trifold. I'll have I don't know if the code is up for free trifold for the download. I think it's down actually. I'm pretty sure that it is, which is really disappointing, but I'll get it fixed. I will call my buddy in Missouri and I will call my buddy in LA and I'll see if I can get that fixed. I don't know if that's a stop sign or not, but I want to make sure. I want to stop anyway, just because I don't want to break any laws. I don't want to break the law, man. That's not the way I am. I think it was the DMT. When as soon as I'm just going to be honest, okay? So I think when I found God, in 2018, because I was a hardcore atheist. I mean, hardcore atheist. And I know the Bible like I know the Constitution. And I would just whip people with their own Bible. I would say thanks to them, and I would say, hey, here's a reading from the Quran. And I would give them a Bible verse, and they would go, see, I told you those Muslims, and I'd go, that's from the Bible. I was a hardcore atheist because I really needed God and I really loved God, but I couldn't find God. And then when I found God in 2018, there was a metamorphosis inside of me that I cannot describe. And I started to only live for purpose. I started to only do things for the purpose. And was it 2019? I think it was actually 2019. I don't think it was 2018 because I was working for my buddy who owned a food truck. And I was on the food truck working because he needed someone to take the money. And I mean, he paid me $500 a day, which is really good money. If you make $500 in a day, I don't care who you are. I mean, 500. I mean, I guess if you're a lawyer or a doctor, $500 a day is not enough. But for me, $500 a day is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, $500 a day. God isn't a tree. Probably just on the wrong page. That's all, babe. You can go and go be rude to someone else. If I see your comment, I'll just block you from my page. That's what I'll do. I'll just block you from my page. I'm past the point where trolls bug me. I have people who make videos about me. Their whole career is based on them creating a video with my name in it, creating a video with my tag, with using my name, using the name of my YouTube channel, and that's how they get by. They're literally parasites. I thought there was a structure here. I thought there was a structure here. Where's the structure?
Right over there.
Oh, it's right over there. Okay.
Did anybody ever tell you where High University is? It's right there.
I've heard about it. I haven't been there yet.
I'll show you around.
There's a commons area we can go into over there?
I don't know if they're open right now today on Saturday. Now, sometimes they are. But that shelter's pretty nice. It can hold about 8-10 people underneath there. So if you want to just hang out there for a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go over there.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to grab my coffee and head over and interview some people. Molten Field has a over shelter, public park. Hey, have you ever heard of Motten Field? Motten Field, M-O-T-T.
Molten's Field.
Oh,
that's got to go out here.
They said there's a shelter there.
There is.
Is it not as good as this
like
one?
That,
Okay,
like that.
okay. We'll go here for a little while. Molten Field. I'm sorry, I told you I can't see very well. So yeah, and I'm not particularly religious. I'm just not. I do pray to do every day, or I try to every day anyway. And I think what I said to God last time was just give me the strength to keep going. And that's what I said. And that was just yesterday or the day before yesterday. I looked up to the heavens and I said, please give me the strength to keep going. Make sure I don't get full of fear and push me forward. And that's all I said. I don't say any Catholic or Christian prayers. I do quote them quite a bit because I know them, but I don't I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Buddhist. I'm not Hindi. I'm not a Sikh. I'm none of those things. So. Can we still? Oh, did they lock it up? We can't get in there? It's unlocked. We can get in. So if anybody in Ironton wants to know where I'm at this park. What's the name of this park? Beechwood Park. I'm at Beechwood Park. So I'll be here. I will be here. Is it locked up on you? Is it locked? Oh, Lord. Thank God you're a man. Thank God you're a man. Just make sure you get a wet wipe or something. I got wet wipes in my car. In my car. You hear what I'm talking now? You get influenced by people around you. In my car. In my car. Okay, we shall proceed. So if anybody wants to come down, I'll talk to you guys today. I'm going to talk to people as much as I can today and make sure that everybody is on the same page, especially if your car was stolen and auctioned, because I really want to be able to file a lawsuit against that Sisler guy. Steve Sisler's cousin. I can't wait to sue him. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Ron Ross, class of 2020, in loving memory. I bet Ron was a nice person. I bet he was a nice kid. I bet that's a... Anybody know if that's a high school kid or if that was a... That's not too bad, is it? That's not so bad. I'll tell you what, when we redirect the funds properly in this town, you're going to have a lot of funds to do things that are better than what they're doing here.
Good.
Than what they're doing, for sure. Than what they are doing.
Dry,
yeah, for some reason, man, I get influenced by people, and then I start using this damn Southern accent, and I don't have a Southern accent. I don't have a Southern accent. So when I hear myself talk with a Southern accent like that, I start to go, why the hell am I talking that way? But I do like the Southern accent. This is a public space, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. This is a public park, right? Just want to make sure it's a public park.
Now the one at Malton's Field, it might be. It's got a little more woods and stuff around. It's got a bike trail, but it's. I don't know how.
Watch this stuff.
You're fine. Their shelter could be not as good. I haven't been down there.
This one over here is dry. I want you guys to sit on this one. That's wet. We'll take it out of the rain.
I'll sit on the wet. I don't care.
No, don't do that. Just sit on this dry. It's dry right there. It's dry. Oh, son of a bitch! You lost your smoothie. So sit here so you tell me your story.
Oh no.
No, not on camera. Just tell me your story. I want to hear what happened.
It was in Huntington.
Oh, West Virginia. So it was West Virginia cops?
Yeah.
I talked to one last night. I was over there.
I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
I got pulled over for running yellow light.
Running a yellow light? It was orange.
They stopped me. They said, we're going to take the dog around your car. I was like, okay.
That are wrong more than 50% of the time.
Yeah. They said, oh, it hit on the passenger side.
That's going to be the 2013 case of Florida versus Harris. That's where they allowed dogs to sniff your car. It was decided at Florida versus Harris. And what they said is that the dogs have proven through empirical evidence to be reliable, so they're going to allow the program, the police program, to continue. How well is it working out? So they run the dog around your car?
Said it hit on the passenger side, so I was like, okay. They searched it, didn't find anything.
No drugs?
Nope. So then they said, we're going to take pictures of you.
For what? Did you agree to that?
I was like, okay.
You don't have to let them take pictures of you.
I didn't know what to do.
My! Do not let the cops take pictures of you. You got to turn that music off. It's no big deal, but you just can't. There's some sort of music playing somewhere.
They took pictures of me, and then they said, and we're going to need to take your phone. And I said, no.
What?
I said, you're not taking my phone.
Which police took your phone?
Oh, God, I don't know who it was.
You have a ticket?
No, I didn't get nothing.
What? Oh, no. What? You don't know which agency took your phone?
It was the Huntington Police Department.
Okay, and they took it when?
I don't even know. It's been a minute.
A year, half a year, 6 months?
Probably 6 months.
6 months? And you never got your phone back?
No.
Can you trace back the date so we can file a return of property? It's a demand for return of property. They have to give it back. And they'll buckle
Well, see,
up.
it's not even in my name, and I told them that. I said, this is my sister's name.
Well, hold on. So I'm so confused. So you're in Huntington.
Yep.
You get pulled over for running a yellow light. And then when you get pulled over, they seize your phone?
Yep.
No ticket?
Nope.
No business card?
Nope.
But you said it was still ongoing. I thought you had charges.
Because it's still going.
I do not have charges.
Okay.
Someone I know has the charges, but
that doesn't. I'm talking about you though.
the phone, I guess, had something on it and got them in trouble.
They didn't have a warrant for your phone though.
Exactly.
That's illegal.
I know.
That's illegal. We can get your phone back tomorrow, on Monday. We can file a demand for return of property on Monday.
I'm scared.
You're scared of what?
Them.
You're scared of 6 months, she says.
I called and they said I would have to talk to somebody to get it back.
They don't have a warrant.
That's what they said.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about backwoods, hillbilly cops. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't mean hillbilly in the negative sense that hillbillies are bad. I'm talking about people who don't know the law. That's illegal.
I thought it was.
It's illegal.
So do you think they could throw that out in
Are you kidding
what
me?
they're trying to...
You didn't tell me. Are you telling me the whole story here? Is there more to this I don't know? Is there a charge against you? A ticket?
Not against me yet.
What does that mean?
She don't want to. She can't speak about it.
Why can't you speak about it?
Because it's still going trial.
What's going to your friend's going to trial? Your boyfriend? Your husband? Okay, but that's not you. They don't have a right to take your phone.
But they're trying to say that I was involved.
But they didn't charge you. They have to have a warrant and a. Okay.
They came to my house, looking for me, thinking I was hiding him. They came to her house looking for me, thinking I was hiding him there.
And you live in West Virginia?
No, I live in Ohio. I live in Colgrove.
And who came to your house?
The sheriffs.
The Lawrence
Colgrove
County sheriffs?
Yep. And detectives. Yep. Guns drawn.
You can't. Guns drawn?
At us.
At you?
Yes. Took all of our phones.
Took your phones?
Just see who's going to give it to them, and then they give it back to
Because
them.
they had a warrant for my boyfriend.
But they can't take your phone because they have a warrant for your boyfriend. Your phone is yours.
They did.
Your phone too?
They just took it for a minute and gave it back to me.
You gave them your phone?
But it was locked. They couldn't get in it.
But you don't give the cops your phone.
We were scared.
We were.
You gotta be kidding me.
I thought they were taking me.
Let me tell you something. I'll go to that police station for you, and we'll file a. You're scared of standing up for yourself?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why are you scared of standing up for yourself?
I don't know.
There's this case that's still
I'm
going on.
so
and they
confused.
Have court the 6th.
But you don't have any charges against you.
No, but they used her phone, so it looks like it was her. For a
What?
murder.
But it's not. They can't take your phone without a warrant for your property.
And I told them that. I said, you cannot take my phone. They said, yes, we can. We're seizing it.
They can't do that.
Well, I gave it to them. This has been a mess.
Did you tell them, can I have my phone back, please?
I'm gonna switch sides over here real quick.
Well, okay, so then they got this phone number that she got in her name. And they call me and they're like, hey, we need to talk to you about getting your phone back. And I was like, okay. So I went down there and that's not what it was. They did not give me my phone back.
They tried to interrogate you. Did you answer any questions? You answered all their questions.
Not.
Oh, it's not your fault.
I said I don't know a lot.
No, you said, I have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Leave me alone. I want my lawyer. That's it.
I said I said I'm not answering any questions without a lawyer. And
Which
they
cop
said,
questioned you? Do you have his business card?
No.
You have to get their name and badge number.
I
You
know
have
one's name was Kevin.
Out of
There was like a whole bunch of cops coming in because I wasn't saying nothing. They had me there for hours.
Hours?
Like 4 hours.
Interrogating you.
Yeah.
And you sat there and took that. You didn't say, I'm leaving now unless I'm being detained. Wow.
I was scared.
Scared of what? Listen, repeat after me. Am I being detained or am I free to go? You're being detained. Then I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
And that's it.
We're gonna put you in jail.
Thank you.
We're gonna take.
Do police already, whenever you get ready to say, read this, do you think most of them would say, man, I want your freaking license. I don't want this photocopy. I want your damn license now.
Are you talking about when you use when I laminate my license?
Yeah, yeah.
It depends on your state statute. Depends on what the state statute is. You have to read it and see if your state statute says you have to present your driver's license. If you present your driver's license and it's proper, I mean, they can try to demand your actual hard copy. I would tell them to go pound sand. But I'm also a little bit different. I want you guys to stay out of jail. I don't want you to go to jail.
Right. Well, see, I think everybody's afraid of police. Now, that's even older people because they've got the power to lock you up. Now, nobody else has that kind of power. And you never know. It's been done in the past. And a lot of people, where the police plant evidence and things like that. Nobody needs that kind of stuff. So I think that's
the police plant evidence.
They have, yes, and like different cases before.
Oh, I know it. I just want to make sure that you say it, not me.
Yes, sir. It happens.
Wow.
And there's been people that have worked for the FBI. Robert Hansen was the first guy. He was a spy. He worked for the FBI, and they got him locked up in prison. He needs to be locked up, but it won't be the first time that somebody from the FBI, the police, or somebody like that has done something illegal.
Oh, it's regular. The January 6th people were not prosecuted because the FBI was the one who created the whole thing.
Right.
The FBI was the one who was doing it. I don't support the January 6th going into the Capitol. I do support your right to protest. I wouldn't have gone in the Capitol building.
No.
I would have gone down to protest as my right to protest, but I wouldn't have entered the Capitol after I saw people break into it.
Oh no.
I won't do that. So that's what I don't support. But I do support their right to go down there and believe that their election had been taken from them. I support that right.
Now, some people would say, like, you go down to a rally or something just to voice your opinion.
Yeah.
Now, some of the old folks around here might say, well, then didn't you deserve what you got? Arrested? Didn't you deserve to get pounded by the cops? Now, no, you didn't. But that's why people are afraid.
The guy I talked to last night, who tore the sticker, he took the blue sticker. You see him take the back. You guys see him take the back. He took the blue sticker off of his car. No. He had been put in handcuffs before, and I deleted the video because I told him that I would, so I did. But he said that when he was put in handcuffs, he deserved it. And then after a few minutes, he came to the conclusion in his mind that he probably didn't deserve to be treated that way. And he's a good guy. So
I think isn't it most policy for police department, whenever you get arrested, they have to put the cuffs on you.
It's ridiculous, but it's their policy. So Pam over there at the Ironton Police Department, she can change the policy. It's each police department has their own policy of what detainment means, and detainment comes from Terry versus Ohio.
Oh, I see.
That's why I want to overturn Terry.
Right.
Because there's no such thing as detainment in our Constitution. It's made up garbage based on racism.
Right.
It's based on racism.
What'd you think about all those cars down there? You probably didn't know those ones that were all sitting out in that lot.
I need the complainant. I need the person whose car was stolen. I need them. I can't sue those people without the complainant.
Right.
And I need the person whose car was stolen.
But they told me down there, I said, are all these cars out here the ones that are getting impounded? He said, yeah. And I said, well, look at that one. I said, that's a really nice looking Ford there. Or that's a nice, I didn't know they had that many. So it depends on what, they do it like so many times, I think a month or whatever. They'll get so many and then they'll put them on auction. And so those ones that are sitting out in the yard will be on auction eventually.
I don't know what their policy is, but it's $65 a day is the day fee. It's a $200 impound fee, $150 tow fee. So that guy Sisler, his cousin's the cop. That's not colluding. That's not collusion. That's not conspiracy, right? Because if you are the tow company and your cousin's a cop who can pull someone over and say let's impound his car, and you got to call your cousin to do it, well then that's collusion. That's collusion. That is collusion. It's just incredible to me. It is just incredible to me. And then you see what the sheriff did is he piped music now into the front hall so that you can't actually confront him on camera because he doesn't want transparency because Jeff Lawless. Everybody here go to Recall Jeff Lawless, recalljefflawless.com. We have to get more signatures. So you don't want me to help you get your phone back? You don't want me to go file a demand for return of property? It's going to come from you. It's going to be your name on it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to push you into anything here. I'm not here to pressure you.
I do want it back, yeah.
Yeah, you should get your phone back.
It's an iPhone 11.
It's in your name?
No, it's my sister's.
But your sister, we can file with her. She wants her phone back?
Yeah.
Okay. And
She's still paying on it.
They seized your phone. She's paying every monthly fee?
Yep, $100 a month.
Have you tracked it? Find My iPhone to see where it's at?
No.
Why?
Because I know where it's at.
You don't know where it is. You should be tracking that iPhone like I tracked mine.
Okay.
You
Okay.
didn't show him that story.
What story? What story?
This is why the phone was taken.
Oh, you want to tell me off camera? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, just tell me now. Who cares?
I care.
Expose it.
I care.
What do you...
I'm in trouble right now.
Not unless it's that you've done something illegal for them to take that phone.
It works.
I didn't do
put the
anything
website
illegal.
so people can get the trifold.
I didn't.
And I hope free trifold's up. I actually want to get off the phone and I want to call my guy in LA and make sure free trifold is up so people can get the downloadable version for free. I'm really disappointed that's not up. It just bums me out because I want people to have the trifold. I want you to have it, so I will get it to you. You don't ever talk to cops. You plead the fifth immediately. We have two different roles in life, right? You're the mother, right? You have children, you guys have lives, you're family people. That's what you're supposed to do. This is my role. I talk to them because I'm trying to change the system. I don't want you to talk to cops though. I want you to immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right. They don't have a right to take your phone away from you. It's literally pissing me off every time I say it. So, all right, let's get your phone back.
Okay.
Let's get your phone back. I need you to. Did you text me your contact information so I can? Let me get. Do you have my cell phone number?
No.
Let me give you my cell phone number so you can reach me. I want you to text me your full contact information and your email address because I'm going to send you guys the form. I'll fill it all out for you, and then it has to come from you or your sister's the rightful owner, so it has to be her name on it.
Okay.
So we'll get that, and then they have to return your phone promptly, and if they don't, then we'll sue them.
Even if they're trying to use it for evidence?
They don't have a warrant for evidence. You have to have a warrant in America. Your Fourth Amendment right to be free in your person, houses, papers, and effects. Your effect is your phone, and that goes back to so in Olmstead versus United States, 1927, that's the case where they could just take your phone, tap into your phone, and then that case is going to be overruled in the 1967 case of Katz, K-A-T-Z. And that's where the Supreme Court got it right and said, no, they can't just listen on your phone calls. They can't just take your stuff. So it's all case law and case precedent. It's already been determined. There is case precedent here, meaning they took your phone. You can actually sue them for damages for you not having your phone.
They've also already used it though to press charges on these people. That's a jail right.
So all those charges are dismissed. It's called Fruit of the Poisonous Tree. It's a 1961 holding of Mapp versus Ohio that says that any evidence obtained without a warrant is inadmissible in a court of law, even if it's murder.
That's awesome.
Everything they got off your phone is completely inadmissible because they did it without a warrant.
It makes me feel better.
It's called Fruit of the Poisonous Tree. And then 61, that happens, 1961. And then in 1963, in a case called Kerr versus California, Earl Warren, piece of shit, burning in hell that he is, he then makes it so that the cops can enter your house and all they have to do is just knock, knock, knock on your door and they come bursting in your house because he had to give the cops a bone because they were trying to impeach him. So he essentially overruled himself with your home, but not your effects. Your effects are still protected by Fruit of the Poisonous Tree doctrine. So I wonder if, Sisler said I was dumb. Do I sound dumb?
No.
So you could get all, and by the way, whoever's charged with that, and if they took evidence off the phone and they use that evidence to prosecute those people, I need to talk to their lawyers.
Okay.
It's all inadmissible. It's all stolen evidence. You dumb shits at the Huntington, West Virginia Police Department. You bunch of idiots. You just lost your murder case, you bunch of morons. If that guy, whoever it is, murdered someone, I want you to get him. But I want you to get him using the law.
He didn't.
He didn't murder anybody?
No.
But they got to get somebody for it.
Yep.
Right. And so that's why all cops are scum. People will be like, someone said to me, not all cops are scum, the detectives are good. No, they're not. We're finding now hundreds and hundreds of cases where people have been locked in dungeons for decades, years, or even on death row where the detective set them up or the DA set them up. And we're seeing it all across America. People are getting out of prison getting $20 million lawsuits because they locked them up for 20 years because the prosecutor or the detective cheated them. Just like your friends being cheated. You need to get their lawyers to call me. That's all inadmissible evidence. Has any been convictions been done?
No, they keep pushing it back.
Of course. They're trying to get more evidence, more evidence, more evidence. But the evidence from you is illegal. It's illegal. Wow. See, it's a good thing we talked.
Yeah, I've been wanting to forever.
Wow.
I just was scared.
Where am I at right now?
Beechwood Park.
I'm at Beechwood Park. If anybody else has a story, I think you guys just saw firsthand that if you know the law, this woman and her phone and the people being charged, every bit of evidence they took off her phone is inadmissible in a court of law. And Huntington, West Virginia Police Department, I'm coming and I'm going to be suing your asses. That's a federal civil rights lawsuit. That's ridiculous.
May I go on?
Sure.
Just to say something. I'm from this town. Some people know me. A lot of people know me.
Go ahead.
But I just want to say I don't have any problems with any police department, and I don't have any problems with the sheriff's department. I know some of them. You know, Jeff Lawless. I know him pretty well.
He's a scumbucket.
I don't know how his job is or anything, but I can tell you.
RecallJeffLawless.com.
I could tell you though that a lot of the reason why the people don't go to the city council is because they feel like why go? Because it's never going to change. Like they did with you, they told you to leave, or basically
They went into executive session.
Right, that's a way to say get out of here. So if everybody's down there complaining, that's why nobody wants to go to city council, is because they think like, well, they're not going to do anything anyway about anything. All you're down there is a complaint. And that's why the city looks so bad. City streets are all tore up, but yet Sam the mayor, I know his dad, his mayor's making 80-some thousand plus benefits. Did you hear that?
From what? Sam Cramblett's dad?
No, Sam Cramblett. That's what he gets paid, is $80-some thousand a year in a broke city.
Let me say, Sam Cramblett's a piece of shit. Sam Cramblett.
I don't know him. I just know his dad.
You're garbage, Sam. You're absolute trash, dude. You're looking these people in the eyes and walking around making 80 grand a year. I don't make 80 grand a year, bro. You're a piece of shit.
That's what I say. And now here's another one for you, Chille, and for everybody out there. The city council gets paid. Each one of them, there's 7 of them, I believe. They all get paid anywhere. I don't know what, it's on public record, but I think it's $500 or $600 a month. Okay, if they only meet twice a month, that's $250 an hour that they're getting for a 1-hour session in city council.
That's about right, though, for a lawyer. That's cheap, actually. For a good lawyer, you're going to spend anywhere between $450 and $800 an hour.
But these guys are for the city. They're actually taken from the city because we have to pay each one of them to sit there, for 1 hour. Nothing gets changed. You take a look around at the city. All the streets are all broken up.
Yep.
There's more crime here.
Yep.
But yet they get paid that. Why don't they get paid $25 like you do on a jury? They give you $25 and a free lunch on jury duty. I think jury duty is a lot more important.
And by the way, Perry, that guy named Perry at the city council, he couldn't stay for the whole thing. He had to leave. They meet twice a month, but he couldn't make it. He couldn't stay through the whole meeting.
Sign me up, because they're going to get paid whether they're there or not.
Yeah.
Sign me up. That's why everybody wants it.
And then that Bob, the guy who used to be the mayor,
Bob Cleary.
Bob Clary,
Yeah.
he wasn't even there. I don't know all their faces. I don't know all their names. I just know they're doing a shitty job.
Me neither.
You're doing a shit job. You know that? You should be embarrassed with what you're doing here in this town.
I think a lot of people think that too.
Yeah.
They don't want to come down and face you because you guys got 5 cops standing around. Who wants to come down there and
Well, I think the 5 cops were for me, is what I think.
Oh,
I don't think there's typically 5 cops there.
Oh, well, maybe you never
I
know.
announced I was going, and I think they showed up, which is ridiculous because I'm
Right,
nonviolent.
you're not there gonna do
I wouldn't
anything.
in any way, shape, or form fight another person on the streets. If someone wants to go down and get on the wrestling mats, because we can't have a sanctioned fight, it's too expensive. But we can go down on the wrestling mats and have a wrestling match. And
I'm
you
too
wanna do
old for that now, Chille. I'm
not
I'm
too
55.
Old. I'm not too old. My neck is going to be sore as hell, especially if I wrestle a guy like Fauci, who's tough.
I mean, you're a pretty good sized guy, Chille.
Yeah.
I'd say you probably take a lot of these people around here.
I'd whoop
You
every
really
single
would.
one of them.
I bet you would.
I would straight up whoop their asses.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even take me more than probably 15, 20 seconds before they're on the ground.
I asked Spalgeric, the tall Spalgeric guy that was there, the tall police officer. Is that his name, Spalgeric?
Yeah. I told people the other day I could hold him down for 10 minutes and I'd do a $1,000 challenge. I could hold him on the ground.
Oh, no. I asked him, I said, I didn't know that you can come and film police officers.
Anytime.
And, because you talk to them the way you talk to them. And I'm afraid, I would be afraid to talk to a police officer like that, call him a scum or piece of
You
shit
mean
or
tell him
something
the
like
truth?
that. I'd be afraid because I figure, I think they know you pretty much, what you've got the power to, of
You
legal.
got the power.
I just, man, I don't want no problems
Listen,
with
so
them.
let me explain. Cops are below the line. We're above the line. They are our servants. They are to uphold our rights. That's
Right.
why I asked them when I went in, do you know what the 14th Amendment is? It's equal protection under the law because you had a half of a, it could have turned into a mob crowd, right?
Right.
So what the police have to do, they have to protect me. They have to uphold my civil liberties, my rights. And if they allow the crowd to attack me and they witness it, they're all liable under a civil rights violation
sure.
for not upholding my 14th Amendment right.
Right.
The police have to protect you. They cannot let a mob or a person attack you. And with transparency, just so you know, if transparency was a thing right now, if the transparency video that hardly anybody watched, which took me a week to prep for, right? If there was total transparency and there were cameras on the cops every second they interviewed you, we would have a civil rights lawsuit against them as soon as you said, I want a lawyer, and they continued to question you. That's against your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. How many times you say you want a lawyer and how many times they continue the questioning?
I only said it once.
You only said
Or
it?
I said at the beginning, I said, should I have a lawyer?
And they said, oh,
you're not in trouble. No.
oh, you're not in trouble. No. You have a Fifth Amendment right not to incriminate yourself or speak to the police. I believe the exact words are, you don't have to bear witness against yourself. No man shall be held to bear witness against himself. That's the Fifth Amendment. And as soon as you said you said, should I have a lawyer? No.
And then I said, I want a lawyer before I tell you anything.
Oh, you said I want a lawyer
Yes.
in the beginning?
Yes.
And they continued to question you?
Yes.
And they took your phone and your property?
Yes.
And they took pictures of you? You stood there and let them take pictures of you? It's not your, I'm not judging you.
I know.
But you didn't know any better. And now you know. And now you know.
They also came to my house last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh, they're stalking you?
We did not answer the door.
You don't answer the door. You heard my video where you sit down, shut up, and just let,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you wait for them to go away. And you did that.
They went away and came back and knocked again.
And then you sat there.
Yep.
And didn't say a word.
Yep.
They can't come in without a warrant. And
Yeah,
did you
I
have
know
your
that.
camera out filming?
No.
Oh, jeez, Emily, crickets. Cops come, you film? Oh, I don't want to yell at her. She's a nice person, okay? Cops come, you film them. The moment a cop comes around you, you turn your camera on and you film them. What kind of wacky world are we in here?
Sorry.
I'm upset not at you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're learning. It's okay.
I came off bad last night to a guy who was actually an amazing young man, and I'm trying to do better now. I'm trying to do better. You know, I want to treat people better. I want to be nicer, even though I'm a natural dick. So.
Force a habit, you know. Everyone's afraid that when this change happens, is this right? You know, that's what they're thinking.
Right.
Like, is this really what we're supposed to be doing?
Right.
So that's why. Like,
They'll push and push and push and push to violate your rights. What did Jordan Peterson say? The way people violate you is they don't just walk up and violate you. They push to the edge till you protest, and they stop right there. They've already pushed you towards a cliff, and then they push and push and push, and then you protest, and then they stop right there, and they push, and then pretty soon you're falling off a cliff because they backed you all the way up. You allowed them to violate your rights this far. It's just going to keep going. When the cops come, you pull your camera out and you start filming them. You attach, which by the way, I need to attach my phone to the iCloud because I don't have this phone on the iCloud. I didn't want to open another iCloud account, you know. I wanted to just get my phone back, but it's not going to happen for me. I'm going to open an iCloud account today for this phone.
They're not giving your phone back?
I got my phone back, but I'm not going to use that phone. I'm going to trade it in. Matter of fact, I want to thank the gentleman who loaned me the iPhone X. And then anybody else, I have one other phone and I have an iPad that don't belong to me. I want to return them tomorrow. An iPad and another phone. I have another phone in a case. I have no idea who even gave it to me. So I need to give that phone back to those people. When the cops come and they beat on your door, you film it because then if they continue to do it, it's called a policy and practice of harassment. You don't have to answer their questions. So if they do it once and you say, I don't want to talk to you, like you said you want your lawyer, they do it again. By the third or fourth time, we can file a lawsuit against them. A cease and desist letter. If they do it again, we can sue them. And the only thing the government cares about is money. They don't care about you. They'd lock you away in 2 seconds flat. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care about you.
Are you going to run for mayor, Chille?
I'm going to run for governor.
I want you to run for mayor. I'll vote for you.
Well,
And
I got to
somebody
change.
else
I got to
vote for you.
change the ordinance. I think the ordinance here, you have to live here for 2 years, and I think the mayor election is. Was it?
It's coming up here
It's this-
sometime.
Sam Cramblett, you're done. We need someone to fill his place until I can get citizenship here.
I think they make too much money. I think you make too much money. It's too much for a broke town. 10,000 some people.
And the question is, do we want me to be in a position of government here, and then I can't necessarily do the things that I naturally do?
Right.
Because then if I'm mayor, then I have to work with these dirty pigs that I want to change to transparency.
You'd be a good mayor. You would be a good mayor.
Oh, because I actually give a shit about
Yeah.
people other than myself only. And these people only care about themselves. They don't care about anybody else.
See, it's all about, here's the mayor's office. It's not about what qualifications you have. It's all about who likes you, who you're related to, and all that stuff.
Like Sisler's cousin running the tow company, is he's a cop that
I know
impounds cars?
Freddie. I know Freddie, yeah.
Freddie was a jackass.
I don't know him personally.
I hope someone comes to me.
Around.
I hope someone comes to me. I want Freddie to have to call his lawyer, like he said. I'm gonna call my yeah, pay him, bro. It's gonna cost you thousands. It's gonna cost you thousands.
See, I don't have no problems with the police. I don't want no problems with the police. I'm just sitting here, just catching it all in, and I got to express my opinion without being cut off at the city council meeting. So here I could talk with Chille, and I'm on YouTube. I think it's not. I think you ought to have a qualification. Say, what is your qualifications as a business manager? Somebody knows business and mathematics and things like that.
They do. They know business, how to steal money from you and up the tow fees and up the impound fees. That's what they know.
I want qualifications. Everybody does. A lot of people around here. It's not who's the most popular, who's got the most qualifications. This guy right here, he's got a business degree. Let's get him in to see if he can run the city a little bit better. Why not? Let's try that.
Right.
But there's no qualifications. Hey, whoever you are, as long as you can get some votes.
It boils down to integrity is what it boils down to. Do they have the integrity to stand up for the people, or are they just serving the people who have money, who are on the good team, that they're the good team? You heard that woman at the auction today. She didn't give a shit about that woman's car getting impounded who had kids in the back seat. She cared that, well, that person did something wrong. Well, did they? Their license was suspended for what? We don't know.
Not, yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe her license was suspended just because her license was suspended. And that's the new scam in the States now. Suspend your license, steal your car, then you have to get it out of impound, you got to bond yourself out, then you can't get your job, then you lose your kids, you can't pay your child support, so now you're a felon, now you go to jail.
Terrible. I'd hate to be in that kind of position, man. Lose your car. What are you gonna do then?
Yeah.
Can't go to work.
You lost your car? Really? In Greenup, Kentucky?
Yep.
How'd you lose your car?
I did something wrong.
We DUI?
No, trafficking.
And they charge you with that?
I was set up. I did not hand it out the window. We're taking money. I just drove there.
Oh, you participated in somehow, and you were found guilty?
Yeah.
Are you a felon?
My phone and my car, yeah.
Wow.
You probably won't get your phone back.
No.
I'm not already.
You'll get the other phone back, though. Your sister will get a phone back. That's for sure. They can't take your phone without a warrant. You dumb shits. You can't take her phone without a warrant. You're going to get sued. You're going to get sued. It's just that simple. So you have to sue these people. It's all they care about is money. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They only care about money. That's all they care about.
Chille, may I ask you, what do you think of the city of Ironton when just taking a look around? What do you think about it?
Well, I love the people.
Yeah,
I
people
care.
are nice.
I like the people. I don't like the people who are hateful. But they think that I'm hateful because I don't want the status quo of this bullshit authoritarian Nazi police force.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want. And so, but these are nice people. These are good people. The guy I met last night, I keep referring to him because it touched me so deeply last night. I've only cried twice. Once was Derek Medley when someone gave him the money for his child support.
Yeah, that's nice.
It broke me down crying. And then last night when the guy took his blue sticker off the car, that broke me down crying too. So I'm so touched by his story. But he's a good man, and he said, I work hard for a living, I pay my taxes, and I live this life. And I was like, that's amazing, man. You know, like I support that. And because it's never happened to him, and when the cops did put him in cuffs, he said, can you loosen these? And then they did. So, you know, that was his experience. And so that's his, and so then when I said to him, well, what about this? He kind of saw the light a little bit and was like, yeah, that is true. If they took my car and impounded it and sold it, I'd be heartbroken, because he loved his car.
You ought to give people a chance to maybe get their cars back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not give them no chance at all to get their car back. They ought to let them say, okay, I'll tell you what, since you need this to get it back and forth to work, we're going to work with you on it. We're not going to make the fees so high. Or the impound
No,
fees.
they raised the fees, brother.
I know they did.
They raised the fees.
They'll never get it back.
That's right.
Get your car down there, you better have some money.
What's that?
Once they pass a law, then that's it.
done.
It's hard to get it turned around.
You know, my friend Jeff Lloyd in L.A. His saying is, once there's a law on the books, there's a cop ready to enforce it, because they're called law enforcement, not rights protectors. And because they're called law enforcement and not rights protectors, then they fall into that Stanford experiment. You guys know about the Stanford experiment? That's in Stanford University. They did an experiment in the basement of the sociology building where they made some people prisoners and some people guards. And they locked the students into these little makeshift cells underneath the sociology building. Well, it only took 2 or 3 days before, guess what happened? The guards started abusing the people, the kids. How you doing, man? And so then what happened next was one of them escaped and told campus security, and they came there and busted the whole thing up, and it's gone down in history. If you haven't read about the Stanford experiment, I suggest everybody learns it, because that's what we're living in, is a holodeck called... No. Oh, I think you... do you want to be on camera?
I don't know that guy.
Give me 1 second. Are you on camera? Are you...
If I can talk directly to Officer Good, tell him, if he wants to take that challenge he had.
Oh, did he hurt you?
When I was handcuffed in the police car.
Is that right?
I would love to.
What happened to you? Do you want to be on camera? Oh, you want to be on camera?
It don't matter because.
So what's your name? Here, come stand up.
Everybody knows me here.
Come turn around right here. So what's your name, brother?
John Long.
John Long?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me start from the beginning. What happened to you?
Well, first of all, it's been a few years back, and Goo knows this.
Goo's a big pussy. He was a big fat guy who did a bunch of steroids. He's super strong now. He doesn't know how to fight. He's a pussy.
All right. And you know he knows he was in the wrong.
Oh, he does?
Oh, yeah. He knows he was in the wrong.
So start from the beginning. Did you get pulled over?
No. What happened was I called him.
You called the cops. Yet another story. When you call the cops.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
I called you. But what happens is you end up tasing me, rolling me in the ground.
So
right?
but do me a favor. People don't know you. I don't know you. Start from the beginning.
They know me.
So but I want there's thousands are gonna watch this. So
right.
Explain to me what happens. You call the cops for what?
Because we had a tenant next door. We owned some property next door, and the tenant was threatening my wife.
Oh, okay. So you own the property. Tenant's threatening your wife. So you call the cops.
I called the cops.
Because the tenant had said what? He's going to hurt her, beat her, smack her?
He said he was going to either smack me first and then come over and smack her, or smack her first and then smack me.
But just so you know...
Anyway, he was threatening
I am
my
physically a
wife
pretty big guy, and he is bigger than me. So I'm physically bigger than most people, and he's my size. So instead of whooping his ass, you call the cops.
I called the cops, okay? And I told the kid, come on down. He was like 17, threatening my wife and stuff, act like he had a gun in the back in the window and stuff. So I tell the guy to come down. And I said, just come on down here and take care of your business, whatever. You know, so I called it. But I happened to walk out into it.
Okay.
I wasn't there physically. I just walked out and saw my wife arguing with the guy, and he was threatening her and threatening to slap her. And
so you call the cops and they come.
So I called the cops and they come.
Who comes? Just Goo by himself?
No, Goo and a couple other officers.
It doesn't matter, but Goo's the one who hurts you.
Yeah, as far as I know. According to my daughter, they said they were all three of them were wrestling with me.
And no cameras outside your house, no video.
I keep them now, but
you keep them now, but there was no video. So the point is you got hammered because there was no transparency.
There was no.
So go from the beginning though. So the cops pull up. Hey, you guys, do me a favor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want people to hear his story. So then what happens? The cops pull up. What's the first thing that happens?
Okay, first thing that happens is they get the young guy downstairs, pulls him downstairs, and he's over. Talking to the officer, and I just go over there and tell him to get back up what he was saying,
Because you're
up.
pissed off too because he's talking shit to your wife.
Right.
Okay.
So I said, once you back up what you were saying, and I think there a couple other, I don't know if the other officer came at that point or not because it's been a while back. But I just said, back up what you're saying now. And Goo's like, get over in your yard, which that was my yard.
You're on your own property?
On my own property anyway. So, so I go back and I stand on my
You
porch.
step back like he asked you to do?
I get on my porch, and so they're over there laughing.
Who's laughing?
The kid and the officers over there laughing and joking. So actually that's when I go back. I go over there and I'm upset, and I'm like, well, now let's, since there's witnesses around, let's
have it out. You want to fight me? You want to fight my wife? Let's do it.
Right.
Okay.
So then next thing I know, Officer Goo is trying to attack me.
Wait, he comes at you?
Yeah.
Because you walk over like, hey, F you. You want
No,
to
I didn't
fight?
cuss. I didn't
no
cuss.
cursing. No cursing.
I don't do that.
Okay.
I can handle my own.
Oh,
without
I
all
curse.
that.
I curse.
I know
I'm
you
trying
do.
not to, but I curse.
But anyway.
Come over here. I want to see the light on your face so people can understand that you're a human being that shouldn't have been shot with electricity. So what happens next? Goo comes up to you and says, back off.
Well, no. Well, I don't know how they. I don't know what happened between the point because I don't know if they had tased me and knocked me down or whatever.
Oh, you see, it's not real clear.
All I know is I was on the ground with Goo.
So wait a minute. You walk up. Goo approaches you, and does he immediately tase you?
Well, he grabs me and I tighten up like this.
Right, because
and he got a little upset, I guess, because he couldn't take me down or something. And then next thing I know, I'm on the ground with him, and I grab his hand, and the taser, the stun gun or whatever he's got is going zzz, zzz. And I said, "You're not tasing me on my neck." I said, "I'll comply with you." But
but it's too late. He has to hurt you.
Well, he was trying to. So
right.
And according to my daughters and stuff, which were witnessing this, said they had already tased me a few times or something.
Really?
Which I wasn't aware of that. I just know at the time I had his hand and told him he's not tasing me on my neck because,
could kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got high blood pressure. But anyway, I told him that, and then I said, "I'll comply with you. He's telling me put my head down." I said, "I'll put my head down, but you're not going to tase me." And then at some point, they put me in the car.
Well, they put you in torture cuffs first, though, right?
Yeah, I was in the car.
How'd those cuffs feel?
Well, when you're claustrophobic and you're sitting in the back of the car.
So the cuffs. Just tell me how the cuffs felt. Were they nice? Do you like them?
Well, you feel like you're deprived of your rights and your freedom to.
And then they stuff you in a little tiny slot that's this big for a man your size.
Right. So I was like, "Hey, I can't breathe in here. Can you?" So he opens up the door, and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, y'all come in my neighborhood now. Y'all come in here and start, acting, pretty much like white boys," is what I said. And he slams the door on my legs. He slams the car door on my legs and tells me to get back in the car.
Oh wow! How'd that feel on your legs?
Didn't feel very good, but.
And so, are you Cuban?
No, I'm half black and half white.
Oh, I thought you were Cuban actually.
No.
So they used to call it mulatto.
Mulatto.
Is that still an acceptable term?
I don't know.
I don't want to make the black community mad at me. I've already. Well, some members of the black community.
Mulatto is a proper term, but
okay.
Most people just say, it's half black.
Yeah,
half
I'm half Colombian.
Okay, so, but basically.
So then after
he gets me in the car.
Come stand over here, bud.
He gets me in the car, and on the way there, I'm a black belt martial arts. I've been in the newspaper.
Oh, so then you know.
Okay, let me explain. I'd already been in the newspaper for training kids and things like that.
Do you have a place we can go?
Not this moment, but Chuck Norris can set something up if you ever want to set something.
Yeah,
up.
I love to do jiu-jitsu and pancreas.
I have, contacts in the Chuck. But getting back to the point, I'm in the car. He's taking me to the police station, and he says, "Don't ever think you can beat me." He already knew I was a black belt. Everybody in Ironton knew I was a black belt because I'd been in the newspaper a couple of times for doing good things. I was in there for Kentucky Colonel one time, and I was in there for a little karate school I had with about 50 students and stuff.
Okay.
And plus, I had been trained. Everybody knew I was in the circuit fighting and stuff like that, so a lot of people knew me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But anyway, then he's like, well, when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do.
As you're in the car, he's
Yes.
he's cops
And
planning to you.
I told him, I said, man, look, I'm a man of God. He says, well, I'm a preacher. He says, I'm
a preacher.
Yeah, he said he was.
Stand on this side real quick. Switch sides with me.
He said he was a
My
preacher.
my arm's just getting tired.
He says he's a preacher, and he can go head to head with you.
What?
Yeah, I can go head to head with you as far as.
Just take a side note here. Hey, Goo, let me explain something to you. You have to train in martial arts or train in fighting. You can't just do juice and get big and think that you're tough. There's a thing called technique. And you have to learn it, Goo. You're not just tough because you're strong.
Well, that's absolute.
Yeah, that's correct. Am I wrong?
Right. So I just sit there and I listened to you and listened to him. I listened to him.
Cop
just
explain to you.
Explain to him how he could whip me and I could never whip him. So at the time, and I respect. You know, it's like I'm not going to sit and argue with you within handcuffs or nothing.
Right, but he's telling you can whoop your ass, is what he's saying.
And I'm 63.
But he's telling you, Goo's telling you, as you're in cuffs, that don't think you could hang with him, he could whoop your ass.
Right.
What a loser.
Okay.
What a loser.
I don't know if they remember saying that or not, but
disrespect this
remember
man.
that.
Disrespect him. When you see Goo, disrespect him.
But I was, you know, he knew my status. And I guess he wouldn't be the first one to say, yeah, I was the one who, you know.
No, he shot you with a taser, dude.
Exactly. Shot me with a taser, trying to do all that. As a matter of fact, I actually sold stun guns and tasers myself, so I know how they operate. And I know they don't feel good.
But they don't stop a man.
No, they don't.
They don't stop you.
They didn't really.
It'll piss me off, but you're not going to stop me.
They didn't stop me.
Right.
It's just I was kind of like.
It disorients you a little bit, locks up some muscles on your body.
Well, I don't even know if it did that, but the point was that when your adrenaline's going, nothing really affects you.
Right.
Like that. But, and then they took me to jail.
And what did they charge you with?
Disorderly conduct.
Right. And you have to turn around, squat, cough?
No, actually, when I got there, they didn't even search me, read me my rights or nothing, because I still had a knife in my pocket. And I told the lady there, you know, I told the lady there I had a knife in my pocket.
Right, but you're skipping some steps here. So you're in the back of the car, they take you to the dungeon, and then when they get you out, they don't search you then?
No, they don't search me then. I had to tell them
the booking agent.
The booking agent that I had a knife in my pocket, because no one searched me at all. And then, I'm being honest, my son-in-law's, his mom and dad work for the sheriff's department.
So you're for rule of law? You believe in that we should be a rule of law?
I follow God's laws basically, but if it's within his laws, I don't really understand all these other spitting on the sidewalk.
Oh, you mean the victimless crimes that they create?
Right.
Where you're a criminal, like this woman over here who didn't create any crime. She's involved with drugs, but people wanted those drugs.
Right. So I don't really understand all that.
Right. So they take you to the booking area, and then they take you through there, and then they never search you. They take the torture costs off you when you get to the dungeon, or they leave them on you?
I don't really remember, but I think I was sitting there waiting to get bailed out for my wife to bail me out. And they had left the guy that was threatening my wife still there with her. So she had to call the cops again because they left him there.
No way.
And they were,
he
was still fussing with her.
No way.
Yes.
So John Long, right?
Yes, sir.
He calls the cops because the guy's threatening his wife with physical violence. He can whoop his ass because he's a black belt, but he doesn't do that. He calls the cops. Goo comes, tases him. Then they talk shit to him, tell him he can whoop his ass, even though he's been written up in the paper that he's a legit badass. And then they take him to the dungeon, and they don't take the guy who he called about and separate him from the woman, and she's left alone, so she's got to call the cops again.
Yes, that's what I.
And then which cops?
Told me.
Then which cops go out there this time?
I think it was probably the same ones. I can't remember. They told me. I just can't remember offhand.
How long have those happened? How many years?
It's been probably 4 or 5 years or something.
4 or 5 years?
Yeah, it's been.
What do you think? What do you want to say to Chad Goo?
Well, I don't know where his status is now, what his integrity is now.
He's a pig.
But at the point at that, I think he needs to apologize to me.
So you would take an apology. You don't want to physically fight him. You just want him to say.
I would take a apology from him if he just come up to me as a man and just say, "Look, I was in the wrong. I'm sorry."
Oh, you want him to admit?
I ain't worried about anybody wanting to fight. That's,
I'm sorry. I keep coming closer to you because I can't stretch my arm that far and hold the phone out. Sorry.
I can still get into the ring.
We got one good fight.
All I want is a man to man. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's all you want. You don't even want to fight the guy.
It's off my record now. I had to expunge the disorderly conduct. So as far as I'm concerned,
you had to plead guilty to that, or they found you guilty of disorderly conduct.
They were going to put me in jail for, I think it was 90 days or 10 days or something like that. And I told the judge.
Who was the judge?
I don't remember who the judge was at the time.
Was it Kevin Waldo?
I'm not
was
sure.
Was it McWhorter?
I don't remember, but I would have to look at my paperwork and stuff. But
okay.
At the point, I told him to go in there. My attorney at the time, a lawyer, I told him to go in and just tell that judge. I said, look, if it was his family, think about what he would do if it was his family. Then when they came back out, what he said was that they would just give me a year's probation. So I had a year's probation.
Oh my God, you were put on probation for calling the cops. And then you're not allowed to be heated and upset. You have to just sit there like a little weeping willow and say, I hope the cops protect me, as though they're laughing with the guy who threatened your wife.
Exactly.
So let's just say to Chad, hey, Chad Goo, you big pussy. I'm sorry. I mean, Chad Goo, all he wants is an apology. All he wants you to say is you're sorry. Number one, I don't think you could whoop him. You're younger than him. I don't think you could whoop him. I mean, when you train long in the martial arts, you become disciplined and tough. Chad Goo, according to Beth Rist, Chad Goo was a fat piece of shit going into being a cop, and then he did juice for 10 years and finally got himself tighter. But you're not tough just because you have muscle. That's not what makes you tough. What makes you tough is the technique you use. So all you want, though, I can't stand this guy because he said he's a constitutionalist like me, and then I got 10 stories about him saying what a piece of shit he is. So all this gentleman wants, John Long, is an apology from you, Goo. That's all he wants. But if he apologizes, then he admits wrong. But it's been over 2 years, Goo, so he can't sue you.
I'm not going to do nothing. Just apologize. That's all I ask. Just to say, I'm sorry. If I'm in the wrong, I'll apologize to you if I was in the wrong. I wasn't in the wrong. I have no need for apology. But you guys were in the wrong.
Wow.
Even though the court's over, my record's expunged, stuff like that.
Who was the chief of police back then? Was it Ross?
No, it was someone else.
Who was the DA that prosecuted you?
Anderson, I believe.
And you had no video?
No.
If he had had a video outside of his house, none of this would have happened. He could have showed the video that he didn't try to do anything. They just beat him up. No video, no transparency, no justice.
I did have a camera, but I think I gave it to my wife, but by then we've lost, it's lost by now. But
yeah,
at that point, we didn't know what to do with that. You don't know.
You got to have a camera, dude. I know what to do with it. You got to have a camera. All right, John, anything else, brother?
Well, I can go on another story with my stepson, how he was taken to King's Daughters for rehab, and then they let him go, and the police arrested him, and he was supposed to be under the care of the rehab people. That was in Ashland.
Mm-hmm.
And they put him in jail, and he almost died in there because of what the officers did. They didn't give him
his medication.
Well, he was supposed to be on medication. He was in care
in Subtex
of
Subutex
of the rehab center here.
Right.
He went to King's Daughters over there, and for some reason he was hallucinating, going through stuff like that, because he was in their care, and they were supposed to put him in a psych unit or something like that, or somewhere to hold him until,
to take care of him,
to take care of
provide
him.
a service.
And they let him go, and then the officers over in Ashland arrested him. When my son wakes up, he wakes up in piss in a jailhouse, sleeping in someone else's piss.
Oh, Let me switch sides. My arm's getting tired.
You see what I'm saying?
He's a man who likes some space, so he keeps getting away from me. So I got to extend my arm even further. My arm is killing me. Both of them are killing me.
But that's what happened over there. And then and even to go back just a few months ago, I think they took his car, his truck. He's got 2 kids.
Impounded it?
I had to pay $300 to get it out. I was down there today.
Yeah.
And I was,
I'm glad you were there.
My grandsons want to take a picture with you, but stuff got so conflictual down there.
You don't want kids involved in that.
No, because I think
understand.
if someone's standing up for what's right, or you're trying to do the right thing, and you got people that don't understand
what's happening here,
the just and the unjust causes the thing, then it's a lot different.
Because it doesn't happen to them. Because it doesn't happen to them, so it's not happening.
Right.
Right.
And so.
But you got 3 stories so far. These are 3 stories, not 2, 3. You got more too, and you are half black, so.
Yeah. So 3 story. That's 3 stories. And they were following my son around in his truck.
Right.
Of
course, stalking.
And then they were stopping him for one thing. Well, he did have, a couple things on him, dropped him, and then they arrested him, and then, rehab you go, or
someone's making money.
To avoid, you see what I'm saying?
Sure.
And
so you want this to change, is what you're saying?
There needs to be a change. There has to be some kind of change in the way things are handled, as far as, it's just everybody's when someone's doing something right and they don't understand that some things will change over time. It's going to change over time. It's just people don't understand what's going on right now, that this unjust system that we're in is affecting a lot of people financially, mentally, physically, and when you have children and stuff like that, and they're finding you for every little thing. I had to pay, I don't remember what my fine was, but I had to pay a fine just to get off probation.
Thousands of dollars, thousands.
$1,000 or something.
But you got to pay for probation too. You got to pay the probation officer. You have to pay for piss testing. You have to pay for ankle monitors.
Yeah. So things like that. But
I appreciate you coming down though, because then if I'd been jumped, someone would have helped me.
Well, I see once people want to fight you and stuff, and they, run you off the street and stuff like that. But I think a person still has to have their voice heard.
I give everybody a chance, man.
Even if you don't agree. If you don't
I'm
agree,
with you. Yes.
You could, regardless if you disagree or not, there's a peaceful solution to handle situations.
Yes.
Regardless. And
let me go on this side. Here, turn and face this.
Everyone, oh, here comes Chille. And then it's like all of a sudden, everybody wants to see the conflict. It's not about conflict. It's about making a peaceful situation, everything peaceful with everybody. If you're a peace officer, you make peace with everyone, not cause conflict with everyone.
But the cops cause conflict with everybody. It's constant.
It's constant conflict.
Constant. You're always the subject.
You go into jail or prison or whatever. First thing people want to do is they're fighting because they're coming. There's this conflict with fighting. You have to fight your the whole time you're in there because.
Yes. How safe was it for you in there?
Well, for me, I was only in there long enough to get bail out. So, I've been there before for child support and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got bailed out. I even got child support on the day I went to jail. The day my child support was coming out to pay my child support. So,
I'm not laughing.
Not everything's right.
Just the irony of it. The day his child support was being paid, he went to jail for not paying his child support. On the day it was coming out of
my check.
The day it's coming out of his check, he gets arrested for not paying his child support. That's the system we're living in.
Yeah.
All right, John. Thanks, man.
All right, man.
Thanks I appreciate it, man.
All right, anytime.
Reach out to me, all right?
You need some help.
Facebook?
I don't know if I still got your number. I did call you.
Oh, okay. We talked on the phone before?
Yeah, you said you get back with me.
Dude, I have so many people waiting. If I haven't gotten back to you, I'm sorry.
That's okay, man.
All right. God bless you,
I just
brother.
wanted to have a little chat with you.
Thank you, dude.
Let them know that they are in the wrong. You know,
And all you want's apology from Goo. You want Goo to
just
apologize.
an apology.
That's all he wants.
That's all. That's all I want.
You big pussy, Goo. All he wants is an apology.
And he knows where I live. You knock on my door. You come. Knock. Don't send a bunch of officers to arrest me. Just come and say I'm sorry, man. I was in the wrong. And it'd be between you and me. That's all.
You're not threatening any violence. You don't want to fight the guy. You just want an apology.
Just an apology. Thank you.
God bless. There it is. There it is. Did I do that? Did I tase him? Did I take him to a dungeon? Did I charge him with disorderly conduct? Did I make him be on probation for a year? Did I do any of these things? But it's me. I'm the one. I'm the one. All right, guys, listen, I know there's 1,000 people here, but I really want to jump off this thing, and I want to have a conversation with this woman without the camera on, so she'll tell me the truth about what's going on. She hasn't lied to me. I just want to know the full truth because she hasn't revealed it yet. So I just want to know what it is. If you guys want to support what we're doing, go to Delete Laws. That's how I make a living, is I sell products, but I also give the trifold away for free. So if you would please go to DeleteLaws.com, pick up a digital ebook, pick up a poster. Make sure you subscribe, and everybody join my Facebook page. It's called Delete Laws, ChilleDeCastro's Tri-State Cop Videos. Delete Laws, ChilleDeCastro's Tri-State Cop Videos. I took a page from the trolls and I put my own name in it because that's how they get views. The way they get views on their YouTube is by using my name and the name of my YouTube channel. So I just did that on Facebook. So please, everybody join that page and make sure you get that trifold. Get that trifold. Don't talk to cops, all right? 800 people, I'm going to go anyway because the mission of justice is here. So that's what we have to go to, all right? All right, God bless you guys. Everybody, say goodbye, everybody. I won't get the ladies on just because I don't want to. You want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Kids? Okay. Okay. So I will see you guys on the next one. And just remember something, the most important thing, one thing, and don't ever forget it. We don't stop. Under any circumstances, under any conditions, we will not be detoured. We will not stop under any circumstances. Goo, you owe that man an apology. All right? I'll get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming. Go by my website, Delete Laws, if you would, please. Pick up that digital ebook and read it to your kids. I made the ebook for kids. Here's the case law. Here are the nameless, faceless Supreme Court personnel that we didn't vote for that ruined our country. So make sure you pick up that ebook and you read it to kids. Read it to kids, all right? Don't talk to cops, okay? I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you so much for coming by. God bless you. God bless the United States, and don't stop. All right, I'm out of here. Later.